T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
With legends indeed. Good evening, lovely people. It is Friday night, which means it's Kop-Ish Fridays, dubbed by Conroy, which means it is the call-in show live. As always, guys, when we get behind the mic, make sure that you subscribe, comment, and like. Remain respectful to us, but most importantly, remain respectful to each other. This is the Kop-Ish community. We are proud of the community. We love the community, and we want you guys to love the community as well. So let's keep the respect high as always, especially tonight when we have people calling in. It can be daunting for people to call in, especially if it's the first time. Do not ridicule, do not disrespect. Banter is all good, and so is a difference of opinion. Right, people, I'm not going to spend too long chopping out because I want to hear what you guys have got to say. I'm hearing a lot about Klopp's press conference. I personally not watched or listened to it because I've just been up and down all day. Last day of work and that before Christmas, so it's been a busy one. So, you know, I really kind of want to hear what you guys have got to say. Obviously, less than 24 hours ago, we bowed out of the Carabao Cup to Manchester City. Our next game is against Aston Villa away. The January transfer window is literally just over a week away. We know what we need. The manager, I'm hoping, knows what we need. Do the owners know what we need? Plus, will we still have those owners there when it all happens? A few shout outs to people in the comments. Shout out to Hannah Grace. Shout out to yourself. Happy Christmas to you too, Hannah. Shout out to 8092 Reds Podcast or Reds TV now. Shout out to Luke and Rick. Nothing but love, brothers. Shout out to Bajan Barnes as always. Himanshu, Aliye, Abdus, AD, Pradip. I've not seen you for a while, Pradip. Welcome back. Ahmad. Big up yourself, bro. The brains behind the Kop-Ish anthem. I see Promo, MZ, KLFC, John Conway. Gotta shout you out, John Conway. Thank you for your very generous super chat. Merry Christmas, Cal, Matt, and Drift. Thank you for the great content. I'm guessing that is throughout the year. I hope you will have a great 2023. Thank you, guys, but thank you for supporting us throughout 2022, and we hope to God that we do have a big 2023 because we want to try and take the channel to the next level. Want to do some more fun things as well. So God willing, things work out in the new year and, you know, we can elevate and get to that next level. Right. So I'm just going to open up the phone lines because I want to hear what you guys have got to say. Just the rules on it, guys. So you guys will have 3 minutes to say what you guys have to say. And then me, Matt, and Drift, when they both come in, we'll have about a minute and a half to chop up what you guys have either asked us or what you guys have commented. So come and join us. Come and join us. Hoping to get plenty of you guys on today. So again, when we hit the 3 minutes, guys, please don't feel disrespected, but we are going to get you out when it hits the 3 minutes only because we want to try and get as many people in as possible. We don't want to be seen to be showing favoritism to one over the other, etc. So just bear with us, guys, and please don't take anything personally. Shout out to Glasgow Red TV, aka John Moore. Big up yourself, bro. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to John's channel. That is Glasgow Red TV, and also 8092 Reds TV too. Two fantastic channels. Go and support them because they always support us. Shout out to Sam Max Legends as well. I see you, bro. John Sean, Boo Ryder, John Mo, I see you. Thomas, Kingsman 007, Brandon Thomas, King Adrian 2022, Ads LFC. Lovely seeing you all here. Rocking with us on a Friday evening when I know everyone's got Christmas around the corner, so you're likely to be busy. Much appreciated. Right. Let's get the first caller in. Hopefully you're ready. Streets approved Thames.
Yo, Carl, can you hear me?
I hear you, brother. How you doing, man?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, first time caller, so excuse
I know you're not new to the show though. I always see you in the comments, so big up yourself, bro.
No, never new. Listen, big up to what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? Long time supporter. And
Thank you,
yeah, man, I just want to show love today. So basically what I've got today is I'm just gonna try and keep it as brief as possible, but I just want to talk about players reinventing themselves. And I think in the modern game, you know, players are more suited or more well-rounded than they've ever been before. And one of the beauties about the World Cup actually was watching Griezmann play in that sort of central midfield role. And, you know, if you ask anyone like where Griezmann would have played, we all would have said, you know, somewhere along the front line, you know, maybe as a winger, auxiliary winger, maybe false nine, you know, we would all say he's going to operate in that area, but no one would have ever thought that he would actually play, or the Champs would have used him in the way that he did. So what I want to talk about is I just kind of feel like in the climate that we're in, especially with our current owners and like at Liverpool, I think obviously Drifty's been banging on about this, and I actually feel like there's some validity to what Drifty says. And like when he says
Bobby in it.
Not even, do you know what? It is Bobby. But I've been thinking, like, I've actually been thinking, like, firstly, Bobby's a good one. Like, because I actually feel like he's got some attributes to operate in the midfield position. Maybe not the tackling, but I would arguably say none of our eights really tackle, if I'm being honest. So I personally, for me, I think Bobby is a shout in that midfield role. And potentially, look, listen, like Lee says, don't shoot the messenger in it. I'm just, you know, what I mean, I was just brainstorming here, right? I was just brainstorming, but let me know what you think. So yeah, Gomez and Matip DM. Now the Gomez one, because I think a lot of times Gomez, you know, that lapse in concentration, he's always running back at goal. I feel like if he's in a DM role, he's got extra protection, and I feel like he's got the legs to get about. And I actually feel like on the ball he's fairly decent. So yeah, Gomez, Matip, DM, Curtis and Carvalho, false nine. Now hear me out. I think both of them strike the ball well, and I actually feel like the false nine is a position for the modern day 10. So I kind of feel like if you can't fit the modern day 10 in the 4-3-3, you try and fit them in a false nine position, because actually, you know, like Kai Havertz and players like that, even Bobby, like they actually number 10s. But I think, you know, if you've got a nice touch, you know, you can, you know, back to goal, lay it off, all the type of stuff. I feel like they can operate in the false nine. Ox, right or left wing, depending on how you're feeling. You know, I saw him do it in January last year, or was it this year? And I just feel like he's got the attributes as well. And last one, I know we've talked about this already, but Trent in midfield. Yeah, just before the time was off, time goes. But yeah, just let me know what you think. And yeah, man, big up the show, big up the boys.
Big up yourself,
and
bro.
Yeah, love every time.
Thank you, bro. Merry Christmas, brother.
Yeah, same to you, man. Same to you and the boys as well.
Bro. Thank you for calling in, man.
No worries, man. No worries. Big up to you,
bro. Have a good one, man.
You too, man.
All right, big up to Thames. Some food for thought there. I can't lie. All right, so I'm going to chop them all up. So Gomez and Matip in DM. I'll start with Matip. Matip is a tricky one, because when Matip's on the ball and he, you know, moves from centre back into midfield and then sometimes even up to the 10 position, it's brilliant. It's like, it's beautiful to watch. It's watching a game at its core, like just total football, freedom and expression of football. Why I have a little reservation is because, and this is me talking as someone who's played at centre back and played in DM as well. When you're at centre back, you've got way more time on the ball than when you're in midfield. So even when you're progressing from centre back, so without going too technical and tactical, if you're a centre back, you usually have one striker to deal with. So say, for example, Matip and Virgil have got the ball and there's a striker here, right? Matip and Virgil are passing the ball between each other. That striker is chasing from one side to the other. So the moment Virgil's got the ball, if he entices a striker to come closer and pass it to Matip, the striker's out of the game. Once the striker's out of the game, Matip can then progress with the ball because everyone else on the pitch is being marked by their man. Therefore, when Matip walks into midfield and then further forward, it's easier for him to do that because he's receiving the ball. He can see the full picture and then he can take his time and make that decision. When you're in midfield, it's very different because you've got to have eyes in the back of your head, especially in the DM role. Do I think he can do it? Yes, because he did it at Schalke. The problem is I don't think he could do it on a consistent basis. Plus, from a defensive standpoint, our DM gets pulled from pillar to post because they are constantly covering our fullbacks and covering the midfield as well. So Matip probably would be a no. Gomez, in terms of athleticism, probably could, cover ground quicker and better than Matip. I don't think he has the IQ to play DM though. I think Matip has the IQ, sorry, to play DM. I don't think Gomez does, and I think that's what separates the two. If I was to put my money on one playing in that position, it would definitely be Matip though. In regards to the false nine with Curtis and Carvalho, I'll be honest, I'm not on board with either. I think out of the two, Carvalho probably would be better because I think he utilizes the ball quicker and I think he's better with shooting. I don't think Curtis would suit it at all. I don't think Curtis necessarily likes playing with his back to goal. I don't think Carvalho does either, but I think he can do it better than Curtis. But I don't think neither of them are developed enough physically or mentally to play that role. Bobby in the 8 is the biggest conundrum for me. And I have to take my bias out of it. The thing that we're lacking from our 8s at the moment is athleticism and strength predominantly. Henderson's got decent technique. Elliott's got good technique. Curtis Jones has got good technique. Kate has got good technique. Ox has got good technique. Milner's got good technique. Thiago obviously speaks for himself. The problem is when they're running up and down, when they're running towards their own goal. I'm seeing too many players leave our players for dust. And Bobby would fall in that category. Plus, with Bobby being a risk taker that he is with the tricks and the flicks, he'd have to completely coached out of his game and it would have to happen overnight. And I don't know if that could happen. I think Bobby works in an 8 if we have two other midfielders who are fully functional at their absolute and optimum peak level. I think putting Bobby in the 8 right now would be suicide for Liverpool Football Club. But I think out of all of it, I think it could happen. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm seeing Enzo to United. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. No. No. Is it actually done or Sam Match Legends Enzo to United is done? I refuse to believe that. Not while we're live on the stream. They wouldn't do that to us. It's not done. It's fake news I'm seeing. It needs to be fake news. I don't need that before Christmas. I can't lie. I don't need that sort of stress in my life. Right, back to the questions from Thames. Ox, right or left wing? Nah, again, not for me. I want two out-and-out wingers. I want two out-and-out wingers who are going to challenge Salah and Diaz or potentially take their place as well. And then Trent in the 8, again, nah. I think he's the best right back in the world. Current form is terrible, but when he's on, he's the best right back in the world. I don't think we should move someone who's the best in their position out of their position to sort out another position. So, yeah, those are my opinions. Love to hear what you guys think, though. Right, let's get the next caller in. Chris Angel, aka Kilo.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man? How's your week been?
busy, bro. Really, really busy.
Yep.
Like last week, well, from last week until this week, I wasn't feeling well. Managed to kind of shake it off, and then work has just been manic. But
how's everybody else though? How's Drifty and Matt and stuff?
They're cool. They're going to be joining the show a bit later, but they're cool.
No, all right. Well, make sure tell Drifty to stay away from the alcohol and shit. He's probably drunk right now.
How are you? How's the family?
Oh, we good, man. We good. We're currently on vacation right now. We're in Florida right now.
Oh, lovely, man.
Yeah. So, this past week I've been trying to stay away from like football. And yesterday I decided to watch the game at a pub out here. And I come to the realization that certain players aren't good enough for Liverpool anymore. And certain players are just too young to be in the squad right now. And I wanted to know what were your thoughts in that regard. So towards the end of the game, I realized that Harvey Elliott played. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize he was playing. You know, and it's not to be rude or anything, but it was just like, damn, like, you know, and it's like we're putting so much pressure on these kids to give us something where we should honestly be investing in our squad. So I just wanted to know what your thoughts about it. And yeah, man, that's kind of all I wanted to say and stuff. Because I've been hearing this whole about this Jude Bellingham, and now I heard there's this a credible like Spanish outlet pretty much saying that Jude Bellingham prefers Real Madrid apparently. Now it can all be lies, you know, because you know how the media is, you know what I mean? So but you know, when Real Madrid wants you, they get you. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. You know, we're not in that. We don't have that financial power or that clout to be bringing players in. If Real Madrid wants you, they're going to get you 9 times out of 10. But him being English and him, you know, might give us a little chance, but I'm not sure. And apparently I heard this weird thing about Enzo Fernandez. Apparently we're going to buy him and then loan him back to Benfica until the end of the season. I'm like, how's that? You're going to spend 100-something million on a player to loan him back? Like, that's silly, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I guess the window opens in a matter of days, right? So
yeah,
we'll see what happens and stuff. But that's kind of all I had to say and stuff. And big up everyone on the chat. And let me get out of here.
Have a fantastic rest of your vacation, bro, and love to the family.
Yeah, if I don't get a chance, man, Merry Christmas to you and the family and the missus and stuff. And don't say nothing crazy. I don't want you sleeping on the couch.
No, I won't. I'm keeping my mouth zipped, bro.
Yeah. All right, but let me get out of here.
Bless you, brother. Take care. Oh, all right. Some very difficult conversations to be had. And I kind of wish you guys could have been flies on the, well, I would say fly on the wall, but flies on the screen yesterday. After the show, me, Matt, and Drift always kind of just stay on for a little bit and just chop up what we're going to do over the next few days and stuff. I'll be honest with you, when I go through the players in the squad, without being biased or reactionary, there are a lot of players who I think we have overrated or overrate at their current level. And some players, we expect them to just turn back the clock and go back a few years and do what they were doing. But there's also players who are young in their development who just aren't ready yet. And there are other players who are coasting through as Liverpool players and just coasting. And for me, it's frustrating because I saw what a juggernaut of a team we were in 18-19 and 19-20 and then last season. And it's just like, we only needed a few things to continue that. And we haven't. And it's like, again, I'll shout out to my friend. I was speaking to him today and he's a Man United fan. And he was just like, it's so weird seeing how good we were last season. And overnight, we become bad. And from the outside looking in, the first thing people say is, oh, you lost Mane and you bought Nunez. Nunez isn't as good as Mane and Mane is this important. Look, Nunez isn't as good as Mane. But if Nunez came in alongside a midfielder or two, we're not having this conversation right now. And this is not even me sticking up for Nunez in terms of some of the misses has had and, you know, getting that red card earlier on in the season. But this whole narrative that we've lost Mane and become rubbish is crazy. It's not that. We lost Mane and we didn't invest in the midfield. If we had kept Mane and not bought Nunez and done what we done in the summer, buying Calvin Ramsey and Carvalho, we may be 3 or 4 points better off in the league. But we're not sitting here having a great season. I assure you that. And again, that's not to do with Mane either. It's the midfield. We all saw what was going on with the midfield towards the end of last season. We all saw what's going on in the midfield up until now. But if the owners don't see it, and if Klopp doesn't see it, and again, I'm praying Klopp does see it, because it seems like we did try and get Tchouaméni in the summer. But again, I have to turn around and say, if Tchouaméni is the only person on the table that you think can come in and improve this team in midfield, then I have to question you as well. The midfield is a massive issue. It is the engine of our team. If you take an engine out of the car, no matter how great the car is, you take the engine out, you can't drive it. And that is us right now. We keep on stalling. We may be able to roll down the hill, but the moment you got to go uphill, it ain't going anywhere. So for me, I need the midfield sorted, and then maybe then we can start judging Nunez a little bit more. But this whole is Nunez's fault and is our fault for selling Mane. First and foremost, Mane wanted to leave, and we kept him a year longer. So one, kudos to the club and Klopp for keeping Mane a year longer than he wanted to stay. Two, kudos to Mane for staying another year and for putting in the performances and effort that he did. But at the same time, we can't keep a player against their wish, especially a player who has committed and done so much for Liverpool and didn't kick up a stink or a fuss. So for me, this Mane-Nunez narrative's got to stop, and we have to sort out the midfield. But also, we need to sort out attack as well to an extent. We have to. Jota is injury prone, as great as he is. Diaz is going to be coming back from a really bad injury. I think we're short and we need to do better. So that's my take on that. But there are definitely players who aren't good enough, unfortunately. Right, let's get the next call in. Jamal, can you hear me, bro? You're on mute, brother.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Yeah, and to the other guys as well. Carl, yeah. It's just interesting with you and Drifty. Every time you guys argue about a bad game. Because I understand it because Drifty's not here, so I'm not gonna talk to him. But I think Drifty thinks a bad game is when you absolutely ghost the whole game, like you absolutely do nothing. And I think you think a bad game is when you're involved in a game, but everything you do is bad. So like say you get the ball 5 times and you cross to no one. You get the ball and your trap is horrible. And that's what's the same thing we used to go with Mane, because Mane is very similar and Mane never hides. But when Mane is having a bad game, it's bad. I mean, his touch was off, his shooting was off. And I think that's the same thing. So it's very interesting every time you and Drifty argue about that, because that's how it's different to have good games and bad games. So yeah, that's my first point. Yeah. Second point is you know what's strange, Carl? You know, every time Jurgen or Pep Linders do an interview, they always say the midfield is our spine. They always say that's the strongest part in our team. So why you don't refresh the midfield, bro? Because Matt said something yesterday, and it's correct. We have the same midfield as 18-19.
Yeah. That's
not good. We're going in 2023. That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
It really is. And the last thing is the GOAT debate, man. I think it's messy now, You know why I think? It's because not everybody have a perfect career. But if you check the other GOATs, Maradona doesn't have a Champions League. As good as Pele is, he never played in Europe. And R9, as good as he is, and he could have been a GOAT, but we have to watch what happened. The injuries killed him, and he never had the Champions League. So I think when you watch international level, club level, consistency, because that's the next thing Messi have on these guys. Because as good as Ronaldinho is, 3 years. let's not be funny. Ronaldinho had 3 years on top, man. It was elite 3 years, but it was 3 years. Yeah. So when you check everything, Messi have the trophies, he have the club level trophies, the international level trophies, the eye test. That's the next thing. Messi, no one can say Messi don't have the eye test. So I think when you, yeah, so I think when you take everything into thing and you watch everybody career, I think Messi's the closest to perfect, man. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. So Carl, have a Merry Christmas, you and your
Same to
family,
you,
bro,
Jamal,
and yeah,
brother.
yeah, and enjoy.
Bless up, bro.
Yeah, bless up.
Right. I'm glad Jamal spoke about the first point regarding me and Drifty. The first thing I want to clear up with that is because I'll be honest, guys. And again, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. I've kind of taken a step away from reading the comments. And the reason I have is because you get some very I'm not even going to say rude words, but very unintelligent, spiteful people in the comments who are looking to create a narrative. And I'm not here for it. Let me be clear with you guys. Drifty and Matt are my brothers. Yeah. We will argue. We will have debates. We will disagree on stuff, but they're my brothers at the end of the day. If you do something to them, you're doing something to me. There has not been a show where it's finished and me, Matt, and Drift go, don't speak to me again, or don't speak to me. I don't like you. We disagree on football matters. It happens. So, yes, we may get heated sometimes, but it's because we're all passionate about a subject and we are all expressing how we feel. You have never seen us be rude to one another. You've never seen us cuss out one or the other. So this narrative of me and Drift don't like each other because we disagree, or me and Matt are ganging up on Drift, or Drift is this or that, please can it stop? We're all brothers. We're going to be doing this for a long time, and we're going to disagree all the time because we have difference of opinions. It's one of the reasons why you guys like the show, and it's one of the reasons why some people don't like it, but that is for them and this is for you. So that's the first thing. Now, in regards to what Jamal said, so he's right to an extent that, yes, like if I think someone's been involved in a game, but every situation they've been involved in hasn't come to anything or been bad, then yes, I think they're having a bad game. But equally, if someone's ghosting a game, then yeah, I do also think that's bad as well, because I need my players to be accounted for. I need them to stand up. When it's tough on the football pitch, I need the players to be able to look around and say, all right, we're in a battle here. I know you've got my back. I know you've got my back. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I know I can look at you all in the eyes in the dressing room and say we gave 100%, or we pulled it out of the bag today, or we did something. So I think they're equally as... No, I'll change that. I don't think they're equally as bad. Because if someone's not involved in the game, effectively, they're not creating anything bad, even though they're not creating anything good. So they're effectively, in theory, they're having an average game if they're not involved that much. If someone's involved a lot and doing great stuff, then they get a high rating, in my opinion. If someone's involved a lot and keep on making mistakes, then for me, it's a bad thing, because you're consistently doing something that is hindering the team. You're consistently doing something that is giving the other team the upper hand. So for me, I give a bit more to those who are involved in doing badly than those who are not involved. But again, I understand where Drift comes from. I think he understands where I come from. We just disagree on it. And again, I want to be clear with the Nunez stuff. I gave Nunez a low rating yesterday, but doesn't mean I think Nunez is a crap footballer. Doesn't mean I don't rate him. Doesn't mean I don't want him at Liverpool. Doesn't mean I don't want him to start the next game. It just means he had a bad day in the office. Like my kids will have a day where they're naughty. Like, that doesn't mean I don't want to see them the next day, or I don't want to speak to them for the next day. Me and my wife will have an argument one day. That doesn't mean the next morning I wake up, I don't want to see her. I don't want to speak to her. Like, it's just, we all have bad days. I have bad days at work. I have bad days on here. I have bad days at home. I just try and dust myself off, hope I'm forgiven if I've affected anyone, and then try and rectify it and move forward. It's the same with Nunez. I guarantee you, no one is more upset than Darwin Nunez after yesterday's performance. And I guarantee you, no one's going to try and rectify that mistake more than Darwin in the next game. So let's not jump on his back. Let's analyze the game for where it was. Let's leave it there. Let's see how he does against Villa. If he has a good game, we big him up. If he has a bad game, we speak about it. Then we keep it moving. But he's one of ours and we've got to back him. Like, the narratives within the community, they've got to stop. If you don't rate him, fair enough, but don't look for any opportunity to just beat him up. And as I like to say, keep the energy the same. If he has a bad game and you jump on him, when he has a good game, I want to see you as one of the first comments saying, I was wrong. I want to see you doing up Callum. I want to see you doing Captain Sparrow. So make sure you keep the energy the same, people. Midfield evolution. I'll be real. There has been no evolution. Thiago, we expected Thiago to come in and evolve the whole of the midfield. And yesterday I made a little joke saying how cushy he had it at Bayern Munich and he decided to take a challenge and come to Liverpool. But when you actually think about it, if you're actually in a workplace where you're comfortable, you could earn more money if you wanted to, but you decided not to, and you decided to go and take up another challenge. And then when you get there, the things aren't there where you the way they should be. I think there must be a little bit of frustration there. I would be frustrated. He loves the club. I reckon he loves playing for Liverpool, but he must be frustrated knowing that the club could do more to put quality around him. Like, Flacco's brilliant, but he's not having a great season because he's been overplayed. Hendo's brilliant, but again, the guy's been run into the ground. Milner, as much as I love Milner, he shouldn't have been given a new contract, and he's breaking down regularly because he's been overplayed. Curtis Jones, I still don't know what his best position is. Harvey Elliott, still don't know what his best position is. Carvalho, he's being played on the wing when we all know he's a 10. Naby Keita, surplus to requirements. Ox, surplus to requirements. Where's the quality around Thiago? There should have been at least one midfielder brought in. In my opinion, 2 should have been brought in. But where's the quality around him? I don't want Thiago looking back on his Liverpool reign after having so much dominance at Bayern Munich and going, yeah, it was nice being there, but we should have won more. You kind of tarnished my legacy there. We need to rectify that. And the midfield is part of that. The midfield needs to be evolved, and it needs to be evolved quickly. In regards to GOAT debate, yeah, I can't sit here and speak on Pele because all I can go on is tapes. I can't really speak on Maradona as much because all I can really go on is tapes and recommendations from friends and family members who got to see him play. When it comes to Messi, Cristiano, and R9, I can speak on those. For me, R9 is the most talented footballer I've seen in my life. Hands down. Natural talent and ability, I've never seen anything like R9, and I doubt I ever will again. But I have to call it for what it is. The unfortunate nature of his injuries caught up with him. It's not fair. It's not right, but we have to call what we call it. And I love Drifty, but the GOAT debate for me is done. And having GOATs in different generations, I don't think works either. The acronym GOAT says the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. It's not the gone. It's not the greatest of all now. It's the greatest of all time. So if we have to say the greatest of all time, it is Lionel Messi. He's that guy. He's done it all, continues to do it all. You take him out of some of these teams he's played in, they might still be good teams, but they ain't doing what they've done. He's levels, man. And he is someone, in my opinion, if he really wanted to, could play at the next World Cup. That's how highly I rate him. Cristiano ain't playing at the next World Cup. He shouldn't even have been playing at this one. He got him based on name value. So that's just my thoughts on that. Right, let's get the next caller in. Mr. Hairline, Mr. Beard, Peter Levinsky. Oh, Jean. You're mute, bro. You're mute, bro. You're mute.
I was saying don't talk about my airline because right now it's really atrocious. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, it could be worse. Look at all of this, bro.
You know what? I actually envy you because I want to be able to grow my hair like that. But the thing is that I don't have the patience. So that's, that's the reason that
I envy you. It's a lot. I can't lie. It's a lot.
Yeah. Carl, I have a good and a bad news. So tell me what you want first.
Bad news first, always.
Okay. So regarding Enzo Fernandez, There is that guy I follow on Twitter, and throughout the World Cup, he was right about everything about Argentina, everything. So he also follows a guy that actually is a journalist in Portugal, and apparently he says that that guy is really reliable usually. So this is the guy, what he has to say. Justin, Man United are overtaking Liverpool in the race for Enzo Fernandez. There are already ongoing conversation, and the Red Devils are even willing to trigger the release clause. So that's the bad news. The good news is regarding Jude Bellingham. It's not actually necessarily good news, but that's something that might feel us better. Is the fact that the source that Chris quote earlier is that it's from Marca or Marca in Spanish. That source is not reliable. The reason is because Marca usually are so close to Real Madrid that they are kind of the how can I say that, the weapon, the media weapon for Real Madrid.
Yeah,
So
the
whenever
propaganda.
exactly. So whenever Madrid needs something, they will usually go out and create a story. So when it's about something internal to Real Madrid, they are reliable. But when it's about something that is outside of Real Madrid, like Jubilee like prefers Real Madrid, I do not believe them at all. So that was my first my first intervention. My second one is about the GOAT debate. Is that for me personally, I do think Messi is the best of all time. But the thing is that I've seen people comparing him with Maradona, Pele, and Cruyff and all that stuff. Tell me what you think about that. I feel it's kind of unfair to compare him with those players. Why? I feel it's unfair for them, not for Messi. The reason is that I feel that today's players are totally different regarding the technology, the resource they have. They are way more athletic than the player that they used to play like in the 70s, in the 80s, and maybe not the 90s, but you know what I mean. So tell me what you think about that. Is it fair to compare a player right now and compare it to players of the past? Because I feel it's unfair to them because they don't have the the resource that we have today. So that's about it.
Oh, chopped up, bro.
Thanks,
Bless
man.
up as always, man.
You too, bro. Have a nice one.
Have a good Christmas, bro.
You too, man.
Bless you, man. All right, I'm going to start with the Messi stuff. And this is why I think you can compare the two eras, because I completely agree. Technological advancements, the quality of the pitch, things like VAR and things like that, we have nowadays, which benefits the players. Also, protection on the pitch as well. Some of the tackles I saw Maradona receive are just, they deserve prison sentences, to be blunt with it. But what I'll say on the flip side is a lot of teams weren't as tactically efficient as they are now. The gap between the top teams and the bottom teams were way wider than they are now. The golfing talent was way higher then than it is now, in my opinion. So I think there are things that have arguments for both sides, in my opinion. So yes, the quality of pitches today is way superior to what it was back in the day. But things like VAR weren't around then. So they could get away with stuff that they can't get away with now. There's just little things going on that I think you can, if you look at both sides of the argument, I think there are justifications on both sides. So I do think you can compare the two eras and generations. Now, Bellingham to Real Madrid. Again, I'm going to continue to stick my neck out. I don't think he's going Real Madrid. I think he's coming to Liverpool. How it happens, I don't have a clue, but I just feel it happens. So I'm going to keep that one short and sweet, Peterson, because I genuinely don't think he goes to Real Madrid. I think that is them just trying to, just put a little bit of seed at the doubt in fans' minds, maybe Liverpool's minds, but I think he's ours. Worst case scenario, I think he goes to Man City if he doesn't go to Liverpool. Enzo now. Enzo's a tricky one. For me, it depends on Enzo and how his love is for certain clubs. Now, let's be real. Enzo might not have any feeling towards Liverpool or Man United. So if they both offer the release clause or one offers it quicker than the other, it's kind of fair game. I can't sit here and cuss out Enzo for going Man United because currently, as we speak, Man United are ahead of us in the league and they're playing better football than us overall. That being said, over the last few years, I feel as though we have built up a little bit of credit in the bank that suggests that we may have a better season overall than Man United, especially if he is to join Liverpool. The problem is, as always, it's the current owners. Current owners aren't going to pay that sort of money for Jude and Enzo unless that is written into the sale. So let's say, for example, the sale is 3.5 and FSG go and spend 200 mil on those two players. Then they'll recoup that money in the sale. They'll sell it for 3.7 instead of 3.5. But until that happens, I'm not going to get too bewildered by the Enzo news. Like, I'd love him at Liverpool. Make no bones about it. I'd love him at Liverpool. But Jude out of the two is probably the better suited to us. Not saying he's a better player, but I think he's better suited to our starting 11. And there are other midfielders we can go and get should he decide to go to Man United or elsewhere. But if you're asking me who I want both. But I don't see him going Man United right now. Especially if Man United trigger the release clause. I think other teams in Europe will look at that and say, all right, cool, we'll go and battle with Man United. So Man United aren't the juggernaut they used to be when it comes to signing players. So not too worried about that just yet. Right. We get the next callers in. American Cup. My guy. The prodigy.
Yeah, man, I haven't been here in a while.
I know, bro. How you doing?
Doing good. On Christmas break, for the time being until we have to go back to school in like a couple weeks' time. But
Enjoy it.
Yeah, man. Liverpool hasn't been the same, man. It's been very depressing.
Yeah.
For the World Cup, I was like, yeah. I was like, man, this dumb World Cup, bro, they're trying to stop Liverpool. You know, we just won. Darwin scored 2 goals. I was like, yeah. Of course, this dumb World Cup want to come, but then now, like, I'll do anything for that World Cup to come back. I ain't gonna. Oh my God. Like, we literally just came back. Dude's already getting injured. Luis Diaz, I hear his knee, and he's gonna be out. Jota, I thought he was gonna come back after the World Cup, or he's gonna be out for even longer. Yeah. Firmino getting injured in training. Like, what's going on? It's like, bro, this is just pain and suffering, bro. Like,
it's painful.
No, it's painful, bro. It's sad to see our team like this, bro. When I fell in love with the club, 18, 19, because like most of my life, you know, as an American, watched basketball, football, all other sports. Yeah, never really cared about Liverpool, but I remember watching a press conference at Warriors, Steve Kerr, Warriors head coach, and he was like something like the Warriors are mentality, the Liverpool are mentality monsters, or something around those lines. So I remember, like, who's Liverpool? I was like, what is that? I thought Liverpool was like in Ireland or something. I thought it was like some ancient city that's like mythical. So I searched up Liverpool or whatever. I saw the highlights versus Barcelona. I saw the energy. I saw the fans. I saw Mo Salah with the never give up t-shirt. Klopp.
Yeah.
Even Klopp don't got that same energy. He used to be you used to see him going crazy. Now it's just like, you know, like things ain't the same like they used to be. And the energy, the love, the passion for the game. Klopp, just simple things like him running around on the pitch and be acting like a child and enjoying himself, enjoying the team playing football. It's not the same anymore. The things that made me fell in love with this club, because we haven't signed new players, haven't refreshed the squad. Some tough times, again, losing, being second best also takes a hit on your mentality. For the people who play football, like losing, it's no joke. And the thing that it does to your mentality, imagine like last season, a draining season, and just coming up with 2 trophies that, let's be honest, you probably didn't want. You probably wanted the other 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just came here to vent. It's like just.
That's what we're here for, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been really. It's like we just got back, man. We just got back, and it's already starting.
No, it's always a pleasure having you on, man. Just a quick one before you go. How did your football season finish?
I think we have a couple games more left, so let's go through the whole thing. What's happening right now? So beginning of the season, first game of the season, home game, bang, against Dr. Phillips. Against them last season when we played, we lost 5-2. And again, our team is way more talented this year than it was last year. Last year, we kind of have a loser mentality. We lost most of the games. We got punished last season. It was really bad because I'm telling you, in America, you got the rich schools, and then you have the normal schools, and you got those schools. And the rich schools, the white kids, they go to the academies and everything, so they got that chemistry already.
Yeah.
Last season, a lot of the freshmen, we didn't know each other, so the chemistry was off, and we were really just getting adjusted. This season, better. So first game of the season against Dr. Phillips High School, 3-1 win. After losing to them 5-2, we were like, we're going to lose this, man. The mentality changed, and all that military stuff that my coach is putting us on actually ended up benefiting us. 3-1 win.
Good.
Cool. Goalkeepers got injured, both of them. One got in a car accident. Wow. Fortunately, glad that he's okay. And goalkeeper injured both his ankles in training. Crazy. Ooh. So it's an away game against one of those rich schools. Nice school. LED lights, nice turf, nice pitch. Goalpost shiny white. Not like you're like, bro, wow. I offered to play and goal. We got walloped. 7-0.
Oh.
Started off well. 0-0. Claiming crosses. I'm like, whoa. I'm that guy, Fullback, pressure's too high. Ball comes in. Nice finish, 1-0. And then after that, it was just goal. They just kept running past our defense. Number one rule, don't let the ball bounce. We're letting the ball bounce.
Oh.
And when we lose these 7-0 games, you'd be like, dang, were they really that better than you? It's not even that. When you watch the games, it's more of so we kill ourselves than rather they kill us.
Sounds
letting
like
the
Liverpool.
ball bounce. Exactly. Letting the ball bounce. Fullbacks push too high, leaving too much space. Yeah, that's mainly what happens, but we're way better this season. All right, heading to Apopka, another away game, Apopka rivalry game. They're going to come in physical. Unfortunately, our head coach for the JV team was sick, couldn't come in, so we had the varsity coach us. I started center back. So off to a terrible start at center back. Beats the fullback. He comes in towards me, nutmegs me. And again, since our goalkeeper wasn't there, we had a defender in goal. Nutmegs me, goes near post. The goalkeeper's at the near post, but he let it through. Poor game. After that, I was low on confidence. Couple clearances, couple headers away from a corner. Everyone's, yeah, E-man. Getting a couple blocks in, confidence starts to rise back up. Freaking banger. We score a banger. It was an outside the foot Trivella from our center attacking mid. Boom, left foot. Curled in top corner. 1-1. Bada bing, bada bam. Everything's going good. I'm defending well. Everything's going fantastic. Starting the second half. And this is my problem. I panic a lot on the ball. A lot. Like, the ball coming towards me, because like I said, I'm not that experienced in football. So, like, I'm not as comfortable in some of these situations when the ball is coming received towards me. I feel like I just need to get more game experience so I can, shake that off. Pass it straight to pass it back to me. Undercooked pass. They take the ball, through ball, 2-1. And, when you make those mistakes, it's terrible, but it's like, what the, I'm the reason.
These things happen, though. No, it's not.
Exactly.
It happens. But as you start continuing your journey and the experience builds up, you'll be cool, man. You'll be cool.
Yeah.
You'll be cool. But look, let me let you shoot because we're going to get the next person in. But look, keep doing what you're doing. Keep us updated as well. Keep us updated as well. And have a Merry Christmas as well, bro. Look,
You too.
we
Happy holidays,
need to
man.
do a proper show together as well. So
Exactly.
we'll hit each
Anytime,
other up.
bro. Looking for people, bro. Looking for people, bro. Anytime. Anytime, bro. No problem.
Bro. Keep doing
Big
your
up.
thing, yeah, brother. Take care.
Big up, my man. Take care.
It's the future right there. That's the future right there. American Cop, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel and make sure you go and collaborate with him as well. Young YouTuber, make sure you go and support him. Right. Let's get the next caller in.
Hello.
Was expecting you.
What's going on? What's going on?
Bad pizza. How you doing?
Yeah, mate. Bloody Christmas, innit? Jesus, all this rushing around and flipping out. The streets are packed, mate. They're bloody packed. I tell you.
You know what? I've not even been out today, apart from dropping the boys to nursery. But it's just, bruv, like work, just
crazy, bruv.
It's gonna be a Christmas holiday, but it ain't gonna really be a break if I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's true. It's true, bruv. It's true. And the worst thing is when you're rushing around getting things for other people and all that, it makes it more stressful because you're panicking. If I miss something, I forget something, I've let someone else down. So you're worried and bruv, it's a madness out there, bro.
Yeah,
madness. But
I hear you.
Sure.
Right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Let's get the next caller. There's I'm gonna sell you something and let it digest with you. I don't know how true it is, but apparently Man United are in for Enzo.
Okay.
Right, just let that digest. I didn't want you to find out from someone else.
Oh, there's nothing to digest. If we let Man United take Enzo from us, then just cancel up the club, pack it all in, let Klopp go and do something else, and we keep it pushing, innit? We will go find another sport. We lose any player to Man United, the state of their club and the state of our club currently, and we're just whatless in it.
I knew you'd take it bad. I didn't think you'd take it that bad.
Yeah. Man United, bro. Lose out on players to Man United at this stage of their development compared to us. That is shocking, brother. We ever lose out on him.
I know.
Whatless. Absolutely whatless. And more for him, innit? Go Man United, Enzo. You don't like your career. Go ask Paul Pogba what it feels like.
No, we can't do. All right, let's get the next caller in. Paul A.
Pause. How are you?
Not too bad, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. That's an awesome shirt, Callum. Love it.
Bless you, bro. Available on our merch site.
Oh yeah, I got it from my friend's birthday. So yeah.
Oh, beautiful, nice.
Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, merch out now, guys.
He got me the mug actually, saying that. I've got the mug.
Oh, big up, big up you lot. Big up you lot.
Don't be a mug, get a mug.
That's not the video. I love it. I actually agree with you, Drifty. If Enzo wants to go Man United, then ask Pogba how that went. I think Man United has ruined everyone in the last 10 years. I can't think of a single player who's gone there, apart from Bruno, who's gone there and you thought to yourself, wow, everyone else missed out. They've, hit the heights that we expected.
Yeah. Follow at Sancho. See how that's going.
Sancho, Depay, Schweinsteiger, Pogba, Marcus Rojo, Fred.
Maguire.
Yep. The list is very, very long.
Who's the left back that left? The Brazilian.
Tellez.
Go and ask any of them. Go and ask any of them how it's going. Any of them.
I forgot about Tellez.
Yep. So I've got a tasty treat for you guys. I'm happy there's two of you actually, because it would have been good with Callum, but it's better with the two of you. You can debate it, right? It's a setup. 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag team match.
God.
Team 1 is Francis Ngannou.
Oh, wow, this is real.
Yeah.
So Ngannou,
Usman.
Yeah.
Hamzat.
Oh. Yeah.
You don't need to say anyone else. This team's won.
GSP.
Yeah.
How many is that? That's 4, right?
Yeah.
And then chuck in Makachev.
Okay.
Right. Team 2, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
John Jones,
Okay.
Anderson Silva,
Okay.
Khabib,
Okay.
and Adesanya.
Okay.
And I want you always remember everyone's in their prime.
I think Callum's ass just went, to be honest.
He did still. Everyone's in their prime, yeah?
Everyone's in their prime. 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag match, but not WWE rules, proper UFC rules.
Oh, so
And
if you
it's
think you're about to die, you can tag out, yeah?
Yeah.
But if you get knocked out, then you're out, or you get submitted, then you're out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay,
then the startups are Khabib and Makachev.
Okay, cool.
They're the first two in the ring.
Man, poor Makachev. Poor Makachev.
They probably wouldn't even let that happen, to be fair.
Basically, Khabib washes him in it.
Actually, no, you're right. I scratched that. That's too even. I'm gonna say Usman and Adesanya starting round. Yeah,
Okay.
let's change that to that. But yeah, thanks, guys. That's my question, and
Nah, big
I'm
up
looking forward to seeing this.
fun,
I've been planning this for a month actually, because I knew it's gonna be good. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Nah,
Big
bless
up yourself, bro.
cool,
Merry
man.
Christmas, bro. Big up,
Merry
bro.
Christmas to you guys too. Bless.
Big up, big up.
Oh, so Adesanya and Usman start first, yeah.
Well, you got to figure out which team you think you would pick first. Bro.
Oh, the team I'm picking: Prime John Jones, Prime Silva, Prime Habib, and Prime Adesanya. I think Prime Jones beats everyone.
With the asterisks next to
with
Prime Ngannou.
Pictograms with pictogram.
Oh no, I just mean like Prime Ngannou versus Prime John Jones. You never know, innit? You never know, because it would be at heavyweight as well. That's the thing.
I think I do know.
Fair enough.
I don't think anyone beats Jones. His skill set is so varied. It's scary.
I know, but who's ever charged at him the way Ngannou does, though?
True. Anderson Silva in his peak weren't really getting hit and was doing a lot of hitting. It's a madness. Khabib in his peak took you to the ground and said, "I'm going to drown you without water."
Khabib's always in his peak. Is there ever a non-peak Khabib moment?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was. Yeah, there was.
Maybe when he missed weight, that was about it.
Nah, before I'd say before he fought Michael Johnson, he wasn't in his peak. I think between Michael Johnson to the end of his career was his peak.
It was probably just playing around them days, to be fair.
Yeah. And Adesanya's peak as well. I'm gonna be real. Team 2 takes it. Team 2.
So read off Team 1 again, say, bro.
Team 1 is Ngannou, Usman, Hamzat, GSP, and Makachev.
Bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Peak GSP can arguably beat everybody apart from Jones.
He don't beat Silva.
No, I said arguably. I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying arguably. Peak Ngannou will beat all of them, bar maybe Jones, and even that one I'm a little bit off on. Peak Hamza, I don't know if we've even seen it yet, but he's an absolute problem. Peak Usman dominated welterweight for 4 years.
Yeah, but peak Usman loses to peak Adesanya and peak Silva because he can fight 85 as well.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Drift.
I don't know if I agree with that, bro.
He does.
So you think peak Habib beats peak Usman?
No, not peak Habib.
Oh, who did you say so?
Adesanya and Silva.
Oh, Adesanya. Probably not, but I wouldn't put it against him though, because I think his wrestling could definitely be the advantage in that. But again, I'm not gonna argue against that. And then who was the last one after GSP?
Makachev. Makachev, he gets watched by everyone.
He's the lowest one on that team. You know what? No, you're right. Team 2, because team 1 has a weakness. Makachev's not a weak thingy, but he would be
In
a
this
weakness
context,
in
he
that
is.
whole. Yeah, in that context, he would be a weak link. Yeah, so I would. Yeah, I'll go team 2. You're right.
Yeah, big out yourself. That's a sick question, Paul. I wouldn't even mind seeing that. I can't lie. Cannot lie.
That would be the best thing ever. A UFC Survivor Series.
It could be the best and the worst.
Amazing.
No, it could be the best and the worst.
Only rule, you have to be in the ring for a minute before you can tag out. That would be the only rule.
You could get some real mismatches potentially.
Don't tag in then, innit? Bro, remember when Hulk Hogan was stood across the ring from about 4 man, bro? It is what it is, isn't it?
Alex George is saying you're sleeping on Brock in its peak. Yeah, I don't think Brock beats Ngannou though.
Oh, no, not even a chance, bro.
I don't think he beats Ngannou.
Like, not even a chance. Did you not see what thing he did to Brock?
Come on, over him.
Yeah, Overeem destroyed Brock. I mean, Overeem's a more skillful fighter than Ngannou, but Ngannou's power it equalizes everything, innit? So Brock would get one of them when Ngannou leg kicks in. It'll be he want to go back to the WWE, mate.
Brock wouldn't be able to take Ngannou's power on the chin.
No, and he wouldn't be able to out wrestle him either.
No, out wrestle he can.
No, but I mean the strength. I don't think he'd have the strength to actually like
Brock.
But he'd gas out after about a minute or two, bro.
Brother, Brock's heavier than Ngannou, you know.
Yeah, but he would gas out. He couldn't just keep doing it. How long could he keep that wrestling up for?
As long as he wants, bro. He came up as a wrestler.
Nah.
When it comes to wrestling,
I've seen him get tired in UFC.
I know wrestling Cain Velasquez, bro.
Well,
who didn't get tired against Cain Velasquez?
Well, Pete Kane, yeah, I get you, but Ngannou beats Brock, man.
He does. But don't sleep on Brock with the wrestling, though. He'd easily out wrestle Ngannou.
If it was only wrestling, yeah, but I don't think he'd out wrestle him. I think all the things combined, he wouldn't be able to keep him down, or he wouldn't be able to get him down. That's my opinion, but
yeah, that's fair. Right, so let's call her in. Tarmizi.
Big up. What's going on? What's going on? You know, my week's it's peak now because you know, after the World Cup, we have a regional football here in Asia, and you know, my country, they got slapped by Thailand and Philippines today, 5-0, 5-1 respectively, and then we're heading against Indonesia and another big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get peak, and couple of that with Liverpool loss. It ain't easy, as I'd say. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Yeah. And also, the dark horse of this competition is Cambodia because Kaisuke Honda is the team manager. So people are tipping them to be progress to the further knockout rounds. I think they narrowly got beat by Indonesia today. But you know, it's going to be an interesting because everyone tipped that Thailand could be a nation that could reach the 2026 World Cup because they're expanding the AFC nations from 6 to 8 or something. So, you know, like because of the more teams participating in 4 years' time and all that. Yeah, that's international football basically. You know about the I think I've touched this a few weeks ago about the R9 Phenomenal documentary. And you know, when you look at Mbappe with his French national team career, I feel like everyone's kind of get carried away that it's all getting smooth trajectory and rosy and all that because you know, the R9 documentary reminds me of like you know, mental pressure and, you know, explosiveness in terms of speed and athleticism. You know, it could be a detrimental effect. I feel like you know, that narrative of having a gift is also a curse in disguise. You know what I'm saying? So you just look at trend. You know, like everyone's saying that season after season is gonna racking up assists, and then you know what happens next, especially this season. So I think we should like step back and look at the context more than just all this smooth and sailing for one individual, especially the elites like Mbappe and stuff. But yeah, that's just it. I think I'll let you guys to have your thoughts on it on Mbappe and the example of R9. And to those celebrating Christmas, especially you guys, have a great one. Happy holidays, by the way.
Same to you, bro.
Yeah, happy holidays, bro. Big up, man. Big up yourself. You and the family, man. Big up as always, bro.
Bless you, bro. Have a good one, bro.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
Big up.
Do you know what?
Honda's a manager, Cal. That makes me. Do you know?
Bro,
You realize how
him,
old
bro. I
you're
remember when
getting
he's slapping in free kicks with his left foot, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
Do you know what? Up until 3 minutes ago, I never thought about that. What M. Tarmizi just said. We sit here, we act like Mbappe. But all right, let's look at it through history. Michael Owen's arguably his greatest gift was his pace at the beginning, right? But that was his downfall because it tore his hamstrings and his muscles to shreds. R9, pace wasn't his only attribute, but it was one of his main attributes. Became a curse in the end. Even when you look at other sports, someone having so much power or speed means they gas out quicker. Someone having massive endurance or great cardio means they might not hit as hard. There's always balances in his life. And, I'm guilty of it. I sit here and I think, Mbappe's probably winning another 2 World Cups, especially when you look at the French team. We said this about Dele Alli. We said stuff like this about Jack Wilshere, how great they were going to be. It's so hard to predict the future. And Tarmizi's right. Like, God forbid he gets any bad injuries. But Mbappe's attribute of pace, it can be a hindrance as well. Because once one of the muscles go, you're kind of asking for trouble with the others. I don't know if you agree or disagree with that, Drift. I don't know. But
yeah, no, you always worry. I mean, with R9, bro, I would probably say R9 was just really, really unfortunate that he was born in a time where sports science was not rubbish, but wasn't the best. Michael Owen as well, because Michael Owen, actually, if you hear his story, he said that because of the time period it was, they used to let hamstrings heal naturally. And that's why he was never good again. Because if that had happened to him now, they would have done a surgery on his hamstring and he would have actually been all right. And then he would have never had those string of injuries that would have just continued. But in the 90s, they used to let your injuries heal naturally. And an injury as bad as his was, it can't really heal naturally if you want to continue to be a top-level sportsman. And that's what the problem was. And with R9, bro, I would probably say it was his dexterity that was the thing that destroyed him, because it wasn't his hamstrings or anything, it was his knee. And again, if he was born and he was playing now, look how much easier people get over cruciates now than they did 20 years ago. Do you get what I mean? Like, I look at that and I'll probably say more the time. So Mbappe's probably got a little bit more on his side in that way, that sports science might be able to help him a bit better than the back in the day guys. But you're right, you don't want that first one. That's where you hit the nail on the head. You do that first one, and then that's when you're done, because it's probably going to be a snowball effect after that. You've got to really be lucky with injuries. You've got to and health, because let's keep it a buck as well. Look at Mario Götze. Look what a career he was having until he had a health condition. They didn't even know what it was at first. Look at Dan Fletcher. Dan Fletcher nearly spent 2 years out of football because of a stomach problem that they didn't know how to solve. Ronaldo, R9 was actually misdiagnosed. They didn't catch that he had hyperthyroidism for 4 years, bro. He played with hyperthyroidism from 26 to 30. That's why people say, fat Ronaldo. He's actually got a health problem. So it's actually quite bad, man, to take the piss out of him, because that's not, he's just greedy and couldn't be bothered. He's actually got a medical condition. And if anybody looks up hyperthyroidism, it's a very serious condition if it's untreated. And he went years without treatment and he was still balling out at Real Madrid, not even knowing he had this condition. So a lot of people have to, you got to think about the health side as well. But hopefully Mbappe will be all right. But yeah, anything could come and just, I think it's probably why you just got to look at Cristiano and Messi, and even if you don't think they're good, look at how fit they've kept themselves and be like, right, you know what? That's the
Zlatan
part
as
you
well.
have to give them.
Zlatan as well.
Zlatan. And even, do you know who I'll give maximum credit to when it comes to like proper keeping his pace and being fit? Craig Bellamy. I watched Craig Bellamy be 35 years old and he wasn't a day slower than he was when he was 25. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what diet he was on, if it was natural genetics or whatever, but Craig Bellamy didn't lose a yard of pace till he retired. And I don't know how he even did it. So it's possible. It's possible, but I think he's an anomaly. I don't think that happens. I mean, Jamie Vardy, till he was about 34, kept his pace. You can tell he's slowing down now. But until he was about 34, he kept his pace. So Mbappe might be all right. He might be all right, but Tommy's he's right, though. It definitely one thing, and it can just snowball.
Yeah, completely agree. Right, let's go next caller in. Uncle Rods.
What's going on, man?
What you saying, man? You saying?
Brother, not too bad. How you doing?
Drifty, big up yourself, brother. Drifty, Callum, big up yourself.
Big up, bro.
Listen, I said something last night. They got your man dead trigger last night. You know, dog. You know what I mean? I started talking about Darren Nunez, dog. You got your man
you gave him a one.
Yeah,
you gave him a one, Rods.
Listen, brother. You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? It's a bit harsh, but I think the way we are. No.
A bit.
You know, when we laughed as well last night, the thumbprint, the fingerprint yesterday, when Drifty said about the fingerprint.
Oh yeah, about Navi, yeah.
That was fun. I kept riding that back, Kept riding that back.
Poor Navi.
You're dangerous, Drifty. You're dangerous, Seriously. No, but you know what is in my opinion? I think when you get rid of people let's say what man says, get rid. When people like Divock Origi, Minamino, and Mane leave the team, the person that comes in at the day, right? There's no kind of like bedding in process. You have to hit the ground running. You have to. And I think that's the way we are at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because he had Minamino in that squad yesterday. Because Minamino last season was a major help for us getting to the final and winning the sort of like those 2 domestic trophies last season. You put Divock Origi in that same position as Nunez was yesterday. He's banging that. He's banging. You know he's banging that. He's putting that away. Mane, he could say the same. However, Mane did miss some chances, but he made up for those chances ample enough. Do you know what I mean? The thing is about not Divock Origi. The thing about Darwin Nunez yesterday, right? It wasn't the fact at the day that he didn't take the chance. It was the fact at the day, if he took that chance here, took any of those chances, the 3 chances, and either hit the post, hit the crossbar, or he got saved, I can say fair play. But he didn't even hit the target. That's what's frustrating about me. He did not hit the target. And he's done that a few times in the ways I've either skied it or sort of like put it wide. You're not hitting the target. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even for country, for his own club, country, Uruguay, sometimes he skies things. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think in the day, at least hit the target. We paid so much money for you. I know we should put pressure of money on the person like that, but we paid money for you. We paid you for like a marquee signing. You're supposed to be our marquee signing. You can at least hit the target. I know you're getting into spaces. I know you're making those runs. But if you're making those runs and getting into spaces and breaking the offside, line, you're breaking it. Do you know what I mean? If you're doing that, please at least hit the target. What I meant by what's frustrating is that he's not hitting the target. That guy Ortega yesterday, right, from Man City, and trust me, he wasn't that good.
Yeah, he's not.
He wasn't that good. You should have been testing him more than that. Do you know what I mean? We've seen it in the day, like Darwin Nunez bang for Benfica. We've seen it. We know what he's capable of. And for that, please hit the target. There's no excuse for you not hitting that target. If it gets palmed away, fair enough. If you hit the post, fair enough. You hit the crossbar, fair enough. But at least you're hitting the target. Do you know what I mean? but you're not even hitting the target. It's just going wide, and you look a bit amateurish. That's why he got me one in the final, because when it came to finish, he looked like an amateur. He looked like he's never done this before. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we all know he has done it before. And we need players at the name for our team at the moment for that, because you know it and I know it, the midfield at the name is trash. I don't know why he played Stefan yesterday. I don't know why he played Elliot yesterday in midfield. Them two youngsters, don't know why he done that. Because as you said, Gundogan gave him one spin in the first 30 seconds in the film, that right? And he wasn't the same since. He was not the same since. How can you put them man up against De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Rodri? He cannot do it. Do you know what I mean? So we're looking for people at the day to sort of like hit the target, man. Just hit the target. Work the goalkeeper. You can't be skying it and hitting it wide and doing this. You know what I mean? That's why he got a 1 for me yesterday, because things that he should be doing better, he wasn't doing better. Do you understand what I'm getting at the moment? So that's why I gave him a 1, because you should be doing better at this level. We know what sort of player you are. We know you're a good player. Do better. Do you know what I mean? Because things come in. Haaland's come in. Check it now. Haaland's come in. 24 goals he scored so far. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to make that comparison, but come on now. He's just come into a new league. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hit the target, man. But once again, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
You know what I mean? And the family. Little Stevie. I'm a general that to the. I'm a general that to the. Stevie was general.
He's my
listen,
general at the moment, bro.
No, I'm a little general that man. You know what I mean? So anything he wants for Christmas, you have to buy him, you know. You have to buy him.
He wants a PlayStation. My brother, me and my brother do this little game where we try and turn the kids on each other. So he's got in my little one's head that I'm getting him a PlayStation for Christmas. He needs to know I'm FSG in the house. So I don't know how I don't know how he's gonna feel on Christmas morning when he doesn't get that PlayStation. He might get a controller. It might be a bad one for Christmas.
Oh, and I wish Matt was there, because I wished him happy Christmas, but wish him happy Christmas for me, and blessed with his family as well. Do you know what I mean? Gifty, you know, it's always blessed with you, big man.
Yeah, man.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And touch base with you after Christmas and stuff.
Yeah,
still doing my bits on my channel and thing.
We're gonna pick up the channel as well. Put that in the comments. We'll put that in the comments for you as well.
Yeah, respect. I respect for that still, but have a blessed and happy Christmas with all your family still. Yeah, because you know what is in the day. God has spared our life again for another year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's take advantage of that still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Bless up family. Bless up my family. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Merry Christmas, bro. Love, B.
Love.
Big up.
Big up Uncle Rods. Big up Uncle Rods.
Cal's gonna get. Oh my God. That was bro. If you send me a picture of Stevie holding the phone finger, bro, I will piss myself.
Do you know what it was about the phone finger, bro? To use that to try and unlock something, like it's just got no purchase to it. Like I'd hit Rob with a phone finger and he would look at me like, "What are you doing, Dad?" Like,
it's pointless, bro. It's pointless. It's literally the definition of for show. That's all it is, Bob. It's for show, bro. You know
that's
what I mean?
that for me might be your top comment. You know, that and engage might be your top comment. Because that right there, that completely floored me. I can't lie. All right, let's get the next caller in. The legend, the one and only Bruno.
Right, I'm going to rip the band off again. First thing, right? Van Dijk, he needs to defend. No more of this backing off the defender, the attacker. Engage in the defense. Secondly, right, John W. Henry, he needs to sell the club. I've got 2 dates. The 2nd of February, which is my sister's birthday, and April the 22nd, which is my birthday. Yeah? He's got to be gone by those 2 dates. And thirdly, the amount of abuse I've seen towards Nunez on Twitter is embarrassing. You can criticize a player's performance, that's fine. But abusing him, like, come on. I've been saying that I've seen people saying that he has to leave, that he should be sold, that he's rubbish, that he's this, that he's that. And I'm like, what in the name of garbage is this? Like, what in the name of garbage is this? Like, you can
Tell him
criticize,
again, Bruno.
but abusing is not acceptable.
Facts.
Like, come on, like, I will actually block these people on Twitter. I'm not joking. I will report you guys. I'm not joking. Right? And the other thing, right? Why in the name of garbage did Trent not play against Man City?
No, he wasn't well, bro. He
He
wasn't
was
well.
ill. Yeah,
He
he was
wasn't
ill.
well. He wasn't well.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But then you've got Besetic against flipping De Bruyne. Like, what in the name of garbage is this? The bench was weak, spineless. I'm hearing all these reports about Enzo Fernandez. I don't want to hear excuses. Come January the 1st, I want signings made. Either that or I want him out of this club. I want John W. Henry. This guy, the hatred I had for this guy is so huge. I want this guy out of this club by the end of... I know I said April 22nd. I want this guy out before the end of January. Because this guy is sitting there putting up these reports on social media about saying, first he's saying that it's for sale, then he's saying it's not for sale, then he's saying that he's buying or investors to get portions of the club. I've told you this before and I will say it again. You don't sell 50 or 40 or 30% of the club. That's not good enough, right? Sell the full club. The club has to go. You can't just sit here playing, oh, let's sell 40% of the club to these random people. I've told you this, right? When you're selling, you don't rule anybody out, because I'm seeing a lot of people saying they don't want Asians, or they don't want Pakistans, or they don't want Egypt because of certain reasons, which I've said it in the last video. I won't go into it because it's controversial. You don't rule them out. You ask questions. Have you done anything that made that invitation? If they have done something, you shake their hand, you tell them, unfortunately, you haven't got the requirements required to run this club. And you walk them out the door. Bye-bye. Good night, Vienna. And you keep it going. You don't sit here taking you one owner and then, 5 months later, you do another owner. No, you do it. I want to see reports constantly about new owners. None of this, we're waiting. What are you waiting for? Like I told you 3 or 4 weeks ago, we are not pregnant. We're not carrying twins. Okay? We are not carrying twins. I want the club sold, right? I have high standards, high expectations. I've told you this before, right? I'll tell you what, hashtag this in the comments. Finishing in the top 4 is horse poo. It's not acceptable. Okay? Remember what I said last week about Tottenham? Yeah, about them being the bridesmaid. And by the way, just so you know, you can type in football terrorist, Tottenham 0, Liverpool 2, right? It was Terry that said it, right after the Champions League final that we won, by the way. I sent it to you on Drifty on your account on Twitter. I'm not sure if you saw it, right?
I don't know. I don't think I did, bro. No.
Well, if you search it up, you'll find it, right? That's what Tottenham are. We are them, right? They sit here and accept. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. Anyway, I've got to let you go because
Bruno, it's always a pleasure. I swear down, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thank
bro.
you very much.
Well, Merry Christmas as well, bro. You and the family, man. Have a good Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas, bro.
You still there?
Okay. I'll see you later.
All right, mate. See you later, man. See ya.
Guys, tomorrow, next week.
The legend.
I think he was cutting out at the end there.
Yeah.
I think it started going.
But he's right. Again, we laugh and joke with Bruno, but he's right. He's right. The owners have to go, and Yeah, it's time, man. I think was it yesterday? I think someone made the comment. We're always second best. I think it was Sean. Shout out to Sean P. Casey. I'm sick of being second best now. Sick of being second. Like, I'm sick of it. I want to be throwing the bouquet. I don't want to be catching it.
I hear
I want to
you.
be throwing the bouquet.
I hear
Like,
you.
time now, man. It's time. 30 years, man. 30 years it took us to win the Prem. I can't look at my kids and say, yeah, it was me why you support Liverpool. I'm the reason you're getting ridiculed because we ain't won the league in 28, 29 years. No, I can't. There's gonna be a day where Stevie and Robbie can beat me up. I don't want them to beat me up for that reason. Just be real. Please, Liverpool, get it sorted, man. Get it sorted. Right, gonna bring our next caller. He's wearing one of my favorite Liverpool shirts. He's one of the regulars of the channel, the one and only Bajan Barnes.
Cal,
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
I'm good, bro.
What's
How are
happening,
you,
bro?
Good. I was hoping you were going to wear a kit today.
Hey, look how excited John is. Hey, John is excited about that
he's
shirt.
He's happy about the kit as well.
About that shirt.
The kit's beautiful.
For those who don't know, this was the last Prem Championship shirt that Liverpool won before our most recent one. John Barnes and the crew.
Aldridge.
Oh, man.
Beardsley.
McManaman.
Aye.
Yes. That shirt's fire. That shirt's fire.
Beautiful shirt. How you doing, though, sir?
Good, man. I got back from the Caribbean, some warm weather. Now we're hit with a snowstorm. Some areas going to get like 2 feet of snow today.
I was just gonna say, have you been swimming in that snow yet, bro?
No, not yet, bro.
3 feet of snow, bro. You can actually swim in that. Like,
3 feet?
You could actually go swimming in that, bro. That is deep enough to dive in, bro.
That's taller than my kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's some spots that's gonna get that much. Yeah, for sure.
Bro.
That's like waist height. That's actually waist height.
Drift, I know, bro.
I learned to swim in a pool that was that deep.
How do you navigate? How do you navigate with that?
Stay home, man. Don't go nowhere. No point. I'm ready to get on a plane and head back to Barbados, to be honest with you. I don't want to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a body shock, innit? To go from that warmth to that cold is like you'll probably get like a flu or something a lot of the time if you're not used to it. Like, and it's crazy, man.
If you're not careful, for sure, because when we left, it was 30 degrees. When we got here, it was -4.
Oh,
you
can't just take food out of the oven and put it in the fridge, you know. It goes off.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy, man. But yeah, I was watching that game yesterday, and I'll tell you right now, man, Joey G, he's 5th string center back right now. He should never play center back position ever again. Again. I'm sorry. Drift, his feet wasn't even in mud. It was in quicksand twice over, man. Twice over. Seriously.
Slip.
He wasn't guarding anyone. People running.
You lot are killing me, man.
I mean,
leave Joey alone, man.
Joey was bad. You guys are really, really good giving him a 3 yesterday. I was giving him a -10.
Bloody hell.
He was bad, man. We have to call it real. Maybe Darwin is my guy, but Darwin missed some serious chances yesterday too. He wasn't good either. He had a bad game, but I'll give him that. You're entitled to have a bad game. But Joey now should never play center back for Liverpool ever again. Right back as backup, fine. Center back, never. I'd put Nat in before him all day long, just from a defensive standpoint. Because Nat held his own yesterday. Everyone thought he would have got roast, but Haaland did nothing. Nat handled the middle. We have to be real.
Joey did that in the game that mattered.
We can't look back in the past, man. We talking about yesterday.
Bro, it was only 2 months ago.
That's a long time, Drift.
It was only October. Come on, guys.
That's a long time.
I promise you all right here, right now, Joey will be back, man. He's been doubted before and he's come back. He'll do it again, man.
I don't know.
There's something going on with him, man. I don't know what it is. There's something going on there. He'll be fine, man. He'll be fine.
I don't trust it.
Can I ask you a question, Bajan, bro?
Yeah.
Would you sell Joey in the summer?
Yes, if we can get the Croatian youngster in, for sure.
Drift?
No.
Hold on, not if we could get Varvador.
No, I still wouldn't.
Oh, no, I would.
You think Gomez is better than Varvador?
No, but why would you weaken when you can now have 5, as you said? Like, then you've got 5 good.
You've got 5.
centre-backs.
You sell Joe, bring in Varvador, and you have Nat still.
Nah. Yeah. If anybody truly would keep Nat over Gomez, then there's a problem. If anybody really would do that, honestly, heart of heart, if you actually could make the decision and you did that, that's for me. That's completely.
But you're not
wrong.
keeping Nat over Gomez. You're not keeping Nat over Gomez. You're selling Gomez to get in another centre back, but Nat will remain 5th choice.
Agree.
Yeah, but you are, because effectively then that means you're only doing it for money, which we're not supposed to be doing anymore, right? We're not supposed to be selling for money anymore.
I find it hard to fathom that Gomez is going to be 5th choice. Sorry, Bajan, I'm eating into your time. Go for it, bro.
I mean, if we got Guavadal, we have Matip, Guavadal, Virgil, Ibu. I mean, how much time is
that's the Infinity Stone?
Exactly. How much time is Joey even going to get on the pitch? He's not going to get any time. So why have him? Sell him. Why not? You've got 4 solid center backs, 2 young ones and then 2 mature ones. That's a good option to have, if we think about it. But midfield, I know you guys always laugh when I say the defibrillator, but those guys need that times like 4. They're dead. Dead. I'm sorry. I'm ripping off the Band-Aid. And now I'm hearing Enzo may go Man U. Did he see what happened to Pogba and all the midfielders that went there that careers got hammered? And you're going to go to Manchester United if that happens? Oh, he'd be crazy. But we need 2 in January, this window. But I'm with Bruno. FSG has to be gone. Like January 1st, I want to see Liverpool sold. FSG is gone. We got new owners. Start the window, new owners. I'm done with him. Finished.
Fact.
Bro, it ain't happening, man. I don't mean to be the bubble burster at Christmas time, but
Drift is happening. They're selling the cup, but look, I know.
But not by January. They're not going to be gone by January.
The end of
guys.
January, it's not theirs anymore.
No,
Drift,
they're not.
Let's all be honest with ourselves. The longer this plays out, we know how they operate. The longer this plays out, the more good players are going to go to different teams, and we're going to miss out. And what is that going to do? That's going to set us 3-4 years behind. We can't be doing that as this club. We can't.
Oh, no. Fact, bro. Fact. In terms of what you're saying, I agree with what you're saying, but I'm looking at it from a realistic standpoint, and I don't believe FSG haven't really cared enough that they've been our owners with no intention of selling, and they haven't done what's right for the club, bro. Do you get what I mean? So how on earth are we going to hope that they do that now when they're going to be gone, and then effectively they'll never need to worry about us ever again? Like, we had a January with no centre backs, bro, and they were the owners, and we were trying to defend our title, and they didn't give a shit. They did not care. So why would they do it now? Do you know what I mean? Like, when they're going to be gone, and then they're just going to wash their... Like, put it like this. If you was breaking up with your girl, if any of you lot was breaking up with your woman, yeah, you wouldn't tidy the house before you took your stuff. I lie?
Oh,
man said he wouldn't tidy the stuff.
You wouldn't tidy the house before you took.
Man said just put the thing in black bags and you're gone. That's it.
Griff, that analogy is crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man.
I'm just being real, bruv. If anything, she's gonna come home and think she got burgled. So what? So why FSG gonna make sure they do everything right for us before they leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real, you man. I'm just being real.
Drift, man.
You wouldn't trash it though, Jim. You wouldn't trash the house, bro.
Depends what she did.
Some man might, big man thing. Some man would,
It depends what she did.
Some people would, like that.
It's
Big up,
true.
no,
I wouldn't,
Patience,
honestly, I wouldn't. I'm not vindictive like that. But the point I'm making is you wouldn't make sure that she came home and was like the floors are mopped and everything's tidy and you put all the clothes away and you've ironed the shirts. You wouldn't do all of that. You would just get your shit and you would just go. FSG are just gonna pick up their shit and they're just gonna go, you man. They're not going to make sure we're all good and because they didn't even really do it when they were here.
I hear what you're saying. One thing I will say, is that when it comes to FSG, we kind of know who our owners are. Yeah. And yeah, you might have a point in terms of are they really gonna like spend money before they sell the club? Probably not. Beijing, you brought us some really great questions because it's true. Like the longer this kind of carries on, we could lose out on our targets and it becomes a serious issue. So all banter aside, until we see an announcement, it is a bit worrying that 1 minute Liverpool are favourites better than them. Next minute it's Real Madrid. Enzo Fernandez, you're hearing that there's a clause there, but then apparently we're not the team that bid for the clause. And then you're hearing things like Liverpool don't really have the finances until this investment comes in. So I understand all the concerns, Brazen.
So I'm gonna leave this with you guys, and you can chop this up, and people in the channel start talking about this. Matt's entrenched with the NBA just like myself.
Yeah.
So FSG is trying to get an expansion team in Vegas along with LeBron. The price tag to start that expansion club minus building a stadium is $4.5 billion.
Yep.
They don't have the money for that. So they have to sell Liverpool in order to facilitate that expansion. They have no choice, and they want to be the head guys a part of that project. They may have investors, but with the NBA, you have to front that money up front.
Facts.
Sorry, Beijing Bars. Did you say 4.5 billion?
4.5 billion. He's right. 4. That's what it's going to take to start that new team in Vegas, which LeBron wants to get, which obviously LeBron is headed with FSG.
What you mean? LeBron wants to be a team owner. This is LeBron.
Yes.
That's what he's going to do after he retires.
He wants to be a team owner. Yeah, and he's trying to get. He's trying to get the thing.
So that team wouldn't come into the league probably from like another 2-3 years out from the expansion acceptance, right? Because you have to build a stadium, you have to do your facilities, all of that type of stuff. So they have to front $4.5 billion to get that going, to even be approved to be the new owners of this squad. They don't have the money for that. They don't have the liquid cash to buy that expansion team, which you have to have. They have to sell Liverpool. So they can't hold out as everyone think they're going to. They have to sell us. They have no choice. Otherwise, they're going to lose out on it.
That, you know what? You've made me feel a little bit happier there, bro. But then that also lets me know that they're going to try and get as much money as they can out of the deal then if they've got so much money they need to front. Yeah. And that would worry me then. If people don't offer what they want, they might hold out knowing they need a particular amount of money that they can't just be like, oh, we'll take that. Do you get what I mean? Like now they've got to make sure they get as much as they can.
I hear you, but they can't do that because if they wait, Adam Silver is going to get that team's going to be gone to somebody else. So they can't.
Okay, so they are on a bit. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
They're on the game for sure.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not like
basically Mbappe's back on the table, boys.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Listen, all I'll say is this. FSG clearly want out. They're just looking for the right deal. Yeah. Now, the NBA thing, which Beijing's talking about, is very, very true. Are they aligned? Yes. Would they still do it if they don't sell Liverpool? It will be very hard for them to do. That's why I'm not trying to say it's definitive that it needs to happen, but there's a high possibility that it needs to happen. So if it's not definitive, it's very, very high. And here's the thing. We're not saying they need to sell Liverpool for 4.5 billion. We're not saying, oh, you sell Liverpool, go and get an expansion for an NBA. No. What we're saying is they want a certain amount of money, which they will pocket for themselves, obviously, and use some of the money to go and help LeBron do his thing because LeBron is one of their partners. So either way, they still want money and they want to do something different. And I think they've realized as well, when they couldn't do the Super League thing, they realized, yeah, do you know what? Maybe, you know, the UK isn't really for us, because for them, they want to see money always kept in a pocket, so to speak, where they can, you know, obviously the NBA, the money kind of stays in a circle. It's very, you know, it's very, very different to the UK. In the UK, and obviously in English football, you have to generate your money from your club. But remember, there's no relegations in NBA. Like if you lose, if you come bottom in your seed, you just come bottom and you go to the lottery and you go to the draft and you get picks. It's so different. So the money, you don't really lose as much money as you would in football. So that's why I kind of feel like, bro, they're American. They know the American sports better than UK. So they're gonna probably want to go back to doing something that they know that they feel or can make more money off or stay more profitable. So
yeah, that's right. But fellas, I've been on for a while. Big up the chat. Merry Christmas to everyone. You man them, the families.
Merry Christmas,
big up,
bro.
Asian. I had to jump on. When I saw you, I was like, no, I've got to make sure I'm there on time, bro.
And Matt, you seen the kid, huh? John Burns,
Okay.
buddy.
Barnes,
Like
that is the
Henry.
vibes. Like, jeez. Big kid.
Bro, love
Message
though.
to
Big
the
up, man.
family,
Merry
brother.
Christmas to you and the family, man.
Merry
Trust
Christmas,
me.
guys.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Big up, bro. Big
My
up.
best one, man. Take care. Legend.
Before we get our next caller on, Matt, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
You've been speaking to Vinny this evening, right?
Yeah, we've been going back and forth a lot.
I know.
So what's he said to you?
I need to ask you a question.
Go on.
Could Naby Keita replace prime Jordan Henderson in our team and we still thrive?
Naby Keita, the fully fit Naby Keita. You gonna do a swap? Yeah, it can run.
Matthew.
A fully fit Keita.
Not prime Hendo.
When you say prime Hendo, what's prime Hendo?
The Hendo who would run down anyone who dares run at our goal, bro. The Hendo that would get back up the other end of the pitch.
All I'm gonna say is this, because it's not even all I'm gonna say is this. It's more about skill sets. My argument, which is long to go into now, was if you take out one man and put in the next.
Vinny's not
man,
happy with you, bro. Vinny's messaged me.
That's absolutely fine. Vinny knows I'll talk to him. That's absolutely fine. I'll talk to Vin. That's not a problem. What I'm saying is this: if you take out Jordan Henderson and you put in a fit Naby Keita, I don't think we're doing less than what we would have achieved. But remember, the key word was fit. We're not talking about Keita now or Keita last year. I'm talking about it had to have been a fully fit Keita, maybe even 18, 19, potentially. I think there's an argument there to be had. I don't think it's like, Jordan Henderson is so much better than Naby Keita that we can't have these debates. That's all I'm saying. That's all it is.
Fairy tales, Naby and
Wonderland. Big up Vin though, because I see you try to do the sliding, but it's cool though. big up you, Vin. We'll talk. You're acting like I ain't coming back to the shop, bro.
I personally don't believe any of that Naby stuff, but I don't want to seem like I'm piling on or berating Naby
because his time's done now, innit? It's one of the,
no, it's not even just that, bro. Like I know Naby's a talented,
but I can be fair.
He's a talented player, but I do believe that maybe we thought he was better than he was. That's all I'll say. I don't even think it's just injuries. I think
apologies because
I think we thought he was better.
Let's get the next call on. I brought him up. That was apologies.
Yeah, just quick as well. All I want to say is this year, because I don't want people to think I've just made up some madness. All it was that I'm saying that a fully fit Keita when he's there, when he's actually on point, he's actually a very, very good player. And I feel like his skill set on the right-hand side, I don't think there's much, like, I feel like he could do what Henderson does, but in a different way in it. Because they're not the same player. But Naby Keita can still bring something to the team when he was fit, obviously, and when he had his days. I know it's few and far between, but yeah, that was my whole argument in it. But again, people are gonna come with a whole Naby this, Naby that, and I think I didn't even bring it up. And not only that, his time done at Liverpool, so people are gonna have the narrative of he's done and he doesn't. You know what I mean? And even I know that, but I'm talking about this is from before. But yeah, we move.
Fair dues. Right, bringing our next caller, the man of many kits. Man like Glasgow Red TV, aka John Moore. You there, brother?
Big up, guys. Big up.
Yes, bro.
What's
How you
happening,
doing,
bro?
man?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Hope we're all well. Hope everyone's family's good and safe.
Let me see the kit, John. Obviously, you win tonight because I'm wearing merch. So yeah.
What's
yeah,
that? 0102.
No,
Be further.
it's not 0102.
No, it is.
No. 0201.
No, that's, hold
that's the growler kit, bro.
That's
the,
and 0102.
That's the FA Cup. That's the FA Cup.
Yeah, that's
final.
2000. That's 2001.
Yeah. 2000.
Oh, year before.
the year we did the treble, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. You might have making it seem like I said 2009 or something. I was only a year out. I was looking at me like I was crazy.
No, when it comes to kits, you gotta get it right, my brothers.
No, but you're moving like I was moving mad. Like I said, 2027 or something.
Do you know what's so weird is that there's two kits in 1 year, depending on what side of the year it is, and that's what always gets a bit confusing. Do you get what I
Because
mean?
you know what it is? I thought of Marcus Babbel as well, and I thought, hold on a minute, what? You know what I'm saying? So, and Hess, because I went a year above, but I knew in my brain I meant the treble winning season, but I got the
I miss the days where we used to have one home kit for 2 seasons. You know, I miss those days.
But
I don't know the way Nike are putting them out. Maybe it's a good idea they change it every year. Still,
sorry to cut you, John. Have you guys seen the leaked kit for next season? The third kit,
the purple one.
Oh, call me Prince, bruv, because I'm rocking that.
Is there a purple one? Yeah.
I'm gonna have the aura behind me and everything, bro.
I don't know how.
You and Virgil will have that same aura.
Purple rain.
You might as well grow a ponytail, bro.
I
haven't seen it.
I don't rate the purple one, but will I buy it? Yes.
John, you don't rate it, bro.
I don't rate it, but I'll buy it.
John, that kit's cold.
I need to see it now. Can somebody bring it up for me?
The yellow one. It's probably like the yellow one. It's probably going to grow me throughout the season. If it is real.
I can find it.
Do you know what's crazy, you lot? Yeah. Do you know what's so mad about kits? Even though I changed my tune quite quickly on it at the time, do you know what just continues to grow on me to the point where now I think it's one of our nicest kits? The first ever night kit we wore in our terrible season. Ain't it, bruv? It is, isn't it? Like, the more I think about it, bruv, the kit is actually really nice. Like, you know, like you look back and you go, nah, that kit was cold.
No,
I think because we had a bad year in it, it doesn't really reflect well because we had a bad season. Do you know what I mean? But I really do like that kit, that first night kit. That kit was cold.
But at the end of the day, we need to get rid of Nike and start. We need Adidas. That's what we need. We need Adidas.
Well, the whole point of night was supposed to be for the money, John, isn't it? And it don't look like any of that money's even coming through. So what's the point? They told us their supply was going to be on Smash, and not one of us could get the cream kit. What happened to that? They said their supply they would never run out like New Balance. Yeah. That's what they told us.
They said to us that we would have the Brain James when wearing the kit. They said we'd have Sabrina Williams wearing the kit. We had all these celebrities wearing this kit. Drake never wore it once.
The only person that's done anything is
LeBron James,
and even he's done it a bit. He hasn't done it like badly, but he's done it a little bit loosely. So what he'll do is he might wear, for example, the top, but then he's not gonna do the full kit, I guess, in it. But actually, do you know what? To be fair to LeBron, when I think about it now, he's done the best out of anybody. Like,
but that's because he owns shares in us.
I hear you, but I don't see J.W. Henry wearing the t-shirt drift, so it don't really matter. And he's the owner.
You'll never see that.
Or anybody, but watch out, anybody related with Nike. So LeBron's the only one.
He only wears shirts. That's why.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That is.
I'm getting that.
Purple rain.
I'm getting that still. Shout out all my anime fans there. We're moving hard. Sasuke.
John, that is. I would buy that now.
Sasuke. We're moving people.
Oh, that is.
The more I see,
put one in the chat, blood. Anime.
Probably like the McDonald's kit. The more.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd wear that full kit. On road, I'd wear the full kit. No shit.
No. You can't go full kit.
You can't go full kit, bruv.
You want to bet?
There's a saying about a man that wear full kit. I won't even say it.
And if you put the AstroTurfs on, we'd have to rush you.
No. White and purple Huaraches, bruv. I'm in.
You cannot do
knee-high socks, bruv.
bruv, I'm wearing them all the way up on restyle,
Cal,
bruv.
Don't be a
Cal, I would normally have your back, but see on this one, you cannot wear a full kit. You can't.
You want to bet, bruv?
Renegon settings, you're done.
But there's an age you get to where you're not allowed to wear the full kit anymore.
Exactly.
I might have to wear the cycling shorts under the shorts. How about that, bro?
I think once you get to double figures, you're really pushing it if you're wearing the full kit.
That kit, this kit's
You know what I mean? Like,
and you're not even kicking ball. You're just out on road.
Out on road, bro. Taking the kids to McDonald's, bro.
Mate, I tell you what, full fucking respect. If you do it, full respect.
Man said, someone said captain's armband as well. You know.
Well, I tell you what, that's just
man.
Captain's armband.
That's
no, it is. You know, top it off. Captain's armband.
Just don't be slide tackling no one in Poundland, Cal.
Hey, Drift. It'll be captain's armband. The man would have a note, like man would have a note in his hand as if to say this was the note that Klopp gave him for instructions. One of them ones.
Would you put the shin pads on as well, Cal?
No shin pads, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's doing a Grealish.
Knee
high. You're doing the Henri thing.
Henri, bro.
I thought you were going to hold John Terry or everything.
Nah,
I'm
you
wearing
can't.
boots a lot.
Cal, you can't. I'm not gonna let you do that, Cal. I'm not gonna let you do that.
No, Cal, don't barge yourself.
Cal, don't do the full. Don't do.
And you know what, Cal? I'll just remind you, it's £165 for the whole kit, by the way.
The whole thing. Okay, fair
enough. Man's not doing it. Man's not doing it.
Yeah, no, not for 165.
No.
Not for shorts, t-shirt, and socks. I ain't doing that.
£25 for the socks, Cal.
For socks?
£25
How
for
much
the
I could
socks.
get Primark from?
Cal, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You have kids and a wife. You need to remortgage your house.
Yeah, bro. If I want purple socks, I'll dash some white socks in with some blue and red socks.
Not to mention the little ones have got to get the full kit if they see you in it. So you got to triple that now, bro.
No, I don't.
That's what I'm talking about. Remortgage the house.
100%. And then after doing all that, the missus is gonna need some jewelry because there's no way you lot can all have the kit.
She's got
she don't get nothing.
Engagement ring. She's got plenty of jewelry, bro.
No, I mean she's
that's old now, bro. She's had that for years now, bro. You gotta get something new, bro.
Is it? I'm FSG, bro. FSC, like.
How just out of interest, would you have the shirt tucked in, or would you have it like out? Don't say you have it tucked in.
That has to be out.
Almost like it's final settings.
It depends on where I'm going. If it's more of a formal, if it's more of a smart casual, I'm tucking it in.
Man said, Drift. I can't even.
He's tucking it in.
No,
mad thing.
No,
that was by Johnny, bro.
Has to be loose. But first of all, as it is Christmas, I only do this at Christmas time. But Drifty, I'm having the Captain Morgan's. So
there you go. You know what? Cheers to that, bro. Merry Christmas, bro.
Captain Morgan.
Hey, which Captain Morgan? The spice rum or the dark rum?
The spice rum.
Okay, I prefer the dark rum, but the spice rum's nice.
I prefer the dark. I do prefer the dark, but it's out of stock.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? It actually is a lot, and they put the spice rum on special a lot, so that always makes my decision for me as well.
So, either one is nice. You can't beat it. But
funny enough, I'm actually drinking proper 12 at the moment.
What? Please tell me you like it.
It's gorgeous, bro.
Thank you. I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people say it's the worst they could ever have.
Nah, no. They just want to hate it because it's McGregor's drink. That's all it is. It is so nice. No, it is proper nice whiskey. Proper.
I swear to God, literally. I remember I bought a bottle. I drank it one night. I went out the next day and bought another bottle and drank the same night again.
Bro, that's going in.
That's how nice it is. But no,
it's smooth. It's proper nice. Yeah. It's proper nice.
In all seriousness, guys, I've seen the news about Enzo Fernandez tonight. I've seen apparently Man U is activated the release clause. That means jack shit. That literally means nothing. If Liverpool go in there and activate the release clause as well, who's you going to pick? Liverpool or United? Come on, let's be real for a second. You're not picking the Man United over Liverpool.
What is that the news? Sorry, I'm a bit late. What's Man United got?
Yeah. Apparently, Man United are going to go for Enzo.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? No, seriously, who said it? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it like, is it creditable? Is it one of them ones where
it's tier one, tier one, man.
It's tier one. Shut up.
Apparently, they're going to activate the. They're going to activate the.
Send me the journalist, bro. We need to talk, bro.
At the end of the day, if Liverpool do the same thing, then who's you going to pick? Liverpool or Liverpool United? If he's any common sense, he's going to pick the better team, which is Liverpool. Let's be honest.
In this notion, he's picking Liverpool because it's not like he goes to Man U because he gets guaranteed game time over us. He walks into our midfield. So
100%.
Only thing that could make him go there is that he's got a couple of compadres there, which you can't downplay in football. Does count. So there is that slight possibility of that.
No, I get you, but what I'm trying to say is if we activate that release clause at the same time as United activate release clause, there's no comparison. There isn't. He's going to go to Liverpool. But the other one, did you guys watch the Jurgen Klopp press conference today?
No,
I didn't. I just saw some quotes, but I didn't actually hear the whole thing.
Right, he was talking about investment in the squad. He was talking about investors and owners coming into the team, and it looks as if the future is bright for Liverpool.
He did.
This guy knows more than he's letting on. He's putting these small stats out there, wee small snippets of things. He knows what's going on behind the scenes of the club. This sale of the football club is very, very close. A lot closer than we believe. Look at the way he was talking. Look at his face. He was smirking when he said it.
Oh, is it?
He had a smirk on his face while saying it.
Was it the kind of smirk when you feel uncomfortable, though?
Was it this one?
No, it's kind of smirk. No, it's kind of
That's the best one.
And generally, it's kind of smirk to say, Man City, watch who's coming.
Okay.
Your checkbook can't compete with yours.
Do you know one thing I did catch that he said? And I was like, this is kind of different from what you hear from Klopp. He goes, what did he say? I'm not against investment, into the squad sort of thing. You know, normally, when they ask Klopp about investment, he's always more time. He'll say something like,
"You say trading is our transfer.
Is our transfer. You keep going on about investment. What about the players that are here?" It's like, bro, no, seriously, stop the cap. Talk the real talk. I think for the first time today, his aura seemed different, almost like he wasn't even bothered that we lost yesterday. Because John's right. When I saw
the money's coming,
I saw a small clip.
Man,
so I don't know.
Like how rich man feels at a party when everybody's taking the piss out of his clothes, and he's like, "Oh, you want to laugh at me? Yeah, all right, go on then."
Did you see he was asked a question about Jude Bellingham also, and he literally just laughed.
Yeah. No, didn't he say I'm not the man to ask about Jude or something like that? Didn't he say?
Yeah, but normally what Jurgen Klopp would turn and say is, "No chance, not going to happen. I'm not going to talk about transfers." He actually kind of talked about it in a way. So
Jude, Enzo, Killian, and Diaby and Varda.
There's something happening. He knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, money don't change me.
He knows more than he's letting
money
on.
changer.
He does, yeah. 100%.
His whole demeanor has changed, and with the previous guy said about FSG, the rumors are that apparently, I know he said they're trying to raise money to buy this NBA team, but apparently they've already bought this NBA team. Apparently the deal's already done. I don't know if it is. I don't know if that's true. But from what I've seen, they've actually paid $4 billion for this NBA team in Los Angeles.
Las Vegas.
So John Henry's not going to buy something for £4 billion. He hasn't got £4 billion. What about selling something? And the only thing he can't sell is worth $4 billion. It's Liverpool Football Club.
Look, we'll see, man.
I've just seen the Enzo thing, you know. I can't even lie. My back kind of like, you know, you kind of.
Don't worry, Matt. Don't worry.
Nah,
Matt.
do you know what? I'm not. It's not obviously.
We're good.
It's nothing definitive, but I'm just a bit.
It's not definitive. But then they Man U can activate release clause, right? Real Madrid can activate release clause. Liverpool can activate release clause. No, anybody can activate it.
I hear what you're saying. It's about his choice that his
player
preference.
wants to go.
Yeah, I
to.
hear that. I hear that.
Exactly.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
And apparently, all the rumors were every rumor you heard from a journalist was he has an agreement in place with Liverpool.
Right, man.
Anyone can jump into Beyonce's DM, but she ain't leaving Jay-Z.
Exactly. Mate, let's be honest. Newcastle can double our bid. Newcastle can literally double the bid. Is he going to Newcastle? No.
I don't know. You know the way they're moving, I wouldn't even be surprised.
No, man.
He's not
You're
Drifty.
back.
Come on, he's not going to Drifty.
Back.
Drifty, what do is see your first mister, turn in the smile and book the goal.
Look, I don't want to get myself up for it and then it don't happen. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's nothing worse than thinking you're going out and then everyone cancels and you're just watching EastEnders and you're like, well, I thought I was going out tonight.
Just get on your phone, put on Google, book yacht. I want all the belts.
Because I don't even like
all
EastEnders,
the
so-
belts. All
You know what I
the
mean?
belts.
Right, I just hope that the things happen, innit?
Oh,
You know what I
you
mean?
man, John, don't worry. I'll get the yacht, bro, and these man can get a dinghy or something, bro. They can get that pedal thing.
Drifting can go on a fucking dinghy, so he can.
Yeah, man, that man can get the pedal one.
Aye, but home along.
But how long have we been like flipping Tom Hanks in Castaway just on that raft, man, had to make by himself for
And he
like
got
a year
saved in the end, didn't he, bro?
It is facts. It is, Drifty. You're right.
Yeah, but he lost Wilson though, bro.
Drifty, you're 100% right to be cautious. You're 100% right to be cautious. I could be completely wrong. Carl could be completely wrong.
We're
But
not
I
wrong, though,
believe that it is very close. I could
No,
be
bro, I hope you're right. Do you know what it is?
How big my face? I could do, but I
Do you know what it is?
generally believe it's close.
I'll be honest. I'll be so honest. You everything that you said, yeah, it's not even like I don't believe. It's just that obviously in football, as we know, things can change so quickly.
100%.
For example, Leonardo DiCaprio thought on the iceberg thing, he thought he might have a chance. Now, albeit my girl was holding him up, but eventually my man just dropped. It was over.
He knew he was done, bro. He felt how cold that water was. He knew he was
But
done.
deep down, let me deep it though. But deep down, let me deep it. I think if people are being real and they don't want to admit it, I think some people are a little bit too afraid to kind of say Liverpool are definitely going to do this. Liverpool are definitely going to do that because we know who our owners are. So there's always going to be that little bit of fear, and that's the fear. Man don't want to be holding on to the iceberg all that time, and then
some people.
Some 2-2s, I'm thinking, oh, blood, it's done.
Some people are a wee bit too scared just to stick their neck on the line. I don't give a fuck. I don't mind stick my neck on the line. I don't give a shit. If I believe in something, I'm going to say it. That's just the kind of person I am.
Wait, Ends man killed me, bro. Enough space was on the door. She mugged him off.
She fully mugged him. 100%.
No. But you know what it is?
No. He could have gotten that. He could
have. But I think
he could have gotten. She mugged him fully.
She mugged him off big time. Yeah. I just want guys, if you could allow me, I just want to give a big shout out to Ainsman TV and LVFC TV, and guys, please, in 2023, keep up doing the excellent work you're doing, because in 2022, you've kept us all entertained. So
bless you, man.
Please, don't work. And again,
up to your channel as well, bro.
We'll say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bro. You and the family, bro.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas,
big up,
bro.
man, as always, man. Have a good one, bro.
Trust me.
Back.
Eat loads. Eat loads. Just eat, bro. Eat and drink.
Matt,
I'm eating, bro. Everyone knows I'm eating.
let's be honest, man. Every cunt knows you're gonna fucking eat for the Let's be honest. There's no denying that one, for fuck's sake. You're literally eating for the full fucking chat.
Matt's got his own chicken to himself, you know that.
No, he doesn't.
No, already.
No, that's a lie. Matt has fucking 5 turkeys to himself. On the rest. No, but Matt, no respect, man. Enjoy.
Love, brother.
Big up as always, bro. Love, man. Merry Christmas, bro. Big up.
Bro. Take care, man. Big up John as always.
Just quickly as well, I just want to quickly big up Vinny as well. I just missed him. We're moving that a little back. Not even a really back and forth, but love to Vinny as always. That's my brother, man. You know,
big up Icon Barbers, man.
Big up Icon.
I need to make a visit very soon. Still,
when it comes to this ownership thing, I'm gonna try and be as positive as I can. You know what I mean? I'll try. I know obviously Cal's a lot more positive than I think Matt's in the middle. I'm at one end and Cal's at the other end. I think that's the spectrum of how much we think this is gonna happen.
I'll be honest, in my mind, the club's already sold, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I've been a Liverpool fan for a long time.
Says he's already there. I'm not
FSG have been here for a long time, and as a wise man once said, "Fool me once, shame on you. You can't fool me again."
Jim, don't kill me. I'm gonna wake up the kids. You know, as a kid,
you can't fool me again.
When you were saying it, I was thinking myself, like, fool me once, shame on. I can't remember it, but shame on me twice.
Or something. Up to the heavens, bro.
Oh man.
You know what killed him? He started with a wise man once told me.
Now fully malfunctioned.
You know what I mean? So just the way he malfunctioned that day, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to malfunction either, guys. So I'm gonna keep a lid on it as long as I can, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I have to. The only thing getting me through at the moment is the thought of Liverpool being sold to owners who want to take us to the next level.
No, I hear that. And I understand your positivity as well, because in situations like this, you don't.
No, there's delusion there as well, man. I'll be the first to say.
No, of course. But you want to.
I need to have this delusion.
I hear that.
Going.
I hear that. You want to stay positive. You're right. Obviously, I hear you what you're saying, delusion. But even myself, like, I'm trying to stay positive. I'm just trying to keep myself level-headed. Do I think that we'll get sold? I think we will get sold. The only issue that I have, though, is when it's going to happen.
Might fool me once. Twice.
Nah, fam, I'm never yet.
Oh boy!
Yeah, he was a deer in the headlights that day. He had
comment section is fantastic, man. Right, let's get the next caller in. Ghost, welcome to the chat.
Ghost,
what up, people?
Good,
What's
bro.
going on, bro?
Good.
What's going on, bro?
Just chilling, man. Chilling. A little Friday, TGIF for Americans at least here.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Hey, TGI's is nice, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. TGIF, the restaurant, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
as soon as I hear that, that's what I think, and I
That's
know
what you
Matt's
think
on
of.
my page as well. Still, that's why Matt's working.
But I didn't even say that.
Hey, I know.
TJ, that's my spot, man. I can't lie.
TJ, what ribs? You on the ribs, Carl?
All of it, bro. Burger, ribs.
Do you get the free thing? Do you get the ribs, the shrimp, and yeah? Oh, okay, we're on this. Okay, then we move.
Okay, that's cool. That's real cool. I like some little ribs. Keeping it 100. The Applebee's. I want my baby back, something like that.
Oh, yeah, baby back ribs. I had that. Oh my god.
I don't feel full up enough after ribs. I think that's the only reason I don't get them, because I'm not paying £25 and I'm still hungry.
No, but you got to get. It depends. When you get full rack. Yeah, so when you get full rack,
full rack's
depends.
not filling, man. It's not filling.
Bro, it depends where you go.
Eat beef ribs.
No, TGI's. I'm
Eat
saying
beef ribs.
TGI's
Then.
the full rack's not filling, man. It
No,
ain't.
but I get. I don't just. In fact, I'm baiting myself up here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I get more.
just get that.
Yeah, that's right. You got to add to
bro,
that,
but that's the starter, bro. What are you talking about?
No, the starters is more the. I think I get the
JD
Ten-
wing.
No, the shrimp.
Oh,
I normally
okay,
get. Is it the shrimp? Is it shrimp? Is it shrimp?
I
Yeah,
thought it would
think
have been
shrimp.
10 wings.
No, no.
Why
No,
do you
eat beef
do
ribs.
this?
Eat beef ribs. If you
Man, it's
don't
like
get
a body shame.
if you ever have beef ribs, you'll like it.
I've never had Applebee's before. I hear it's good. Though.
Nah, bro, right. I've heard of it, but I've never had it though. Never had it.
Yeah. But no, eat beef ribs, Drift. If you can. You ever pork ribs is one thing, but beef ribs are just
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
I've never. Oh,
whole.
no, they must be huge. What, a cow's ribs? Hold on.
Beef ribs are
Bro,
banging
they must
too
be
if they're properly
huge.
More
done.
filling. They are more filling. Yeah, they are more filling beef ribs.
Like you can't go through a rack of beef ribs. There's no.
Yeah, no.
There's
That
there's no
must
20.
be a matter.
Yeah, they're eating
Are you
24
sure?
ribs.
Have you
I
met
don't
me?
care. Yeah, I know.
When we buck up, bro, we gonna eat. No,
Okay.
No. Seriously.
Matt versus ribs. I got you. I'm balling. Oh man, that'll be good. Oh man. I wanted to talk to you guys about I'll talk to you about what your I guess your visions of this team are going to be now. I guess now we're back from the World Cup. We've shaken that all off and everything. Like, what's your thoughts on the direction of where we're going with this team and how you feel going forward if we'll get these things? Because like I know yesterday when I was watching the watch along, I was disappointed that we got knocked out of the Caribou Cup, and I know that there's a difference now because now I can't do this. I got to go like this. I gotta drop midget. So
It's not the same.
I don't understand. It's not the same. I get a lot of people are like, oh, well, now we can concentrate on this and that and da. It's one that's a very Arsenal perspective, if you ask me, to say it like that.
I agree. I kind of agree, bro. Yeah.
Like, why can't we just win silverware? Isn't that what it's all about? And like anyone that I hear everyone put so much like emphasis on, oh, we've got to sell this person, that player, we got to play this way, that way, or not all critical on the play of all these players. Yet, when we bow out of a competition, everyone's like, oh, that's okay. Well, that's all right. You talk about ambition. That ain't that ain't no BDE or
Thank you.
I hear you. No, he's spitting facts. The thing is, listen, I can't stress it enough that I understand some people will say things like, Liverpool are out so we can concentrate because they're looking at how our season's panning out. However, if you win that game against Man City, there's no telling how far we could have went in that competition because things change. Football's forever changing. 1 minute you're looking good, next minute you're looking bad. And here's the thing. I don't want to jinx it, but more times than not, under Jurgen Klopp, the second half of the season is when we really come alive. Sometimes it's enough to win silverware, and sometimes it isn't. But I just think people were probably really annoyed and frustrated about how we've been so far, and thinking they're already trying to project and go, oh, do you know what? We're really bad. There's no point us being in this competition because we need to focus on the other ones. But do you want to know something? That competition, in a weird way, could have helped us. Yes, we might have played more games. But iron also
development of our youth.
Iron. So I just feel like for a club like us, we can't lose sight of what we want to be and who we are. And who are we? We're big bad Liverpool, and we should be going for every single trophy that we enter for. So.
And one last thing before time runs out, I wanted to say I made a couple of super chats about the despising Manchester City. I wanted to emphasize that because, like, one, Manchester City is the reason why we don't reach that pinnacle in a lot of different formats of the game when it comes to what we're trying to achieve. And it seems like I know our Manchester United, the hatred for Manchester United and Liverpool is a different beast in itself. Okay, I get that because we've got such a. But I think for me, I just have more visceral energy against Manchester City than I do United now, simply for the fact that United's in my rearview mirror. City is the thing the City's the team we have to go through to get to that next pinnacle. And the whole niceties of shaking hands and being cool and giving them praises and all that stuff, nah, bun them. I want to see them go down. I want to beat them handily, 5-0, 4-0, whatever it is, just to say and prove and make our point of saying what you said. We are big, bad Liverpool. And I think sometimes we get too nice with our friends, because I think Manchester City are just laughing at us sometimes by us doing that. They don't have the heritage, they don't have the history, any of those things, and we're treating them like they've been here the entire time, entire lifetime of soccer or football in this country. So it's an interesting perspective. I just want to hear your takes on that as well.
Cool.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. We'll chop it up now, bro. We'll chop it up. I've got.
Appreciate y'all. Big up the chats.
All right, listen. Merry Christmas as well, bro.
Yeah, have a lovely
Christmas. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you. Yeah, for sure. Christmas to all of you. Definitely. And I'll drop a super chat, so I'm out of time. But there's some stuff that you guys are talking about the NBA that you guys got to know. I mean, with the whole LeBron and everything else. I'll send a super chat to tell you what the deal is.
Wait. Is it good news or is it bad news?
No, that's good news. It's definitely. Okay. I mean, good news and good and bad in the sense that because just real quick then, the biggest caveat what I wanted to say was LeBron's 2%. He transferred that into 1%. So he doesn't own. He used to have 2% of Liverpool and solely Liverpool. Now he has 1% of FSG, and that's the big difference. And that's why the transformation of him being, let's go buy a team together. That was the progress of why he's able to. Now they're pursuing those routes.
Whereas before he couldn't because he was Liverpool more.
He was just FSG. Liverpool, right? Okay. He wasn't. If they wanted to buy something, if they went and bought a team as FSG, it wouldn't be with LeBron at that stage. I got but now his 2% has been turned into 1% of FSG, and that makes a difference. So
I got you.
Just dropping facts and knowledge is all. But much love.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yo, man, Merry Christmas, bro. Big up.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you.
Yeah, man.
Big up, bro. Have a blessed summer.
Big up.
Yeah, do you know what?
The Man City. I'm good hating Man City. I've been hating Man City and Pep and
of course
for a while now. Like
they are in this new era.
12th man on my wave.
Yeah,
no, he's not. Because yours is aim and fire and kill. Ours is let's just get the job done. You're looking to wipe out.
I don't want to kill them. I just want to hate them.
The thing is, every Liverpool fan will probably tell you under the Klopp era, it's Man City that's been our rival. Obviously, Man United is still our eternal rival, so to speak. They'll always be our eternal rival because of the history that we have with them. But you see, when we talk about present and future, I would say as things currently stand right now, it's Man City. And that what can I say? What can I say? That aura, or energy that we have against them, in a weird, it could be like what you said, not on the exactly same, but it could be heightened that little bit more, I would say. So I get it. Like, because you know what's so mad? Funny enough, when Drew said it, I was like, no, Drew, you're going too far, bro. But you know, one thing that kind of stood out for me when he said it, I remembered something that Virgil van Dijk spoke about when he spoke about KDB, you know. He was like, KDB, yeah, man. Like, I think he said he's like the best midfielder or something like that. He's so sick. Now, don't get twisted. You can big up the enemy, but at the same time, I wish you didn't. Because you see Barcelona and Real Madrid, bro, you would never, ever, 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 ever hear someone like a Brazilian, Dani Alves, for example.
Sergio Ramos talking about Messi.
Yeah, you never see it, bro.
That's the point I was making,
bro,
man.
even if he doesn't believe it, he's just going to say, at that time, Ronaldo's the guy, Ronaldo's the number one, even if he doesn't believe it. And that's what I want us to be. So it's not on just level like the hating thing, but I just think we've got to stop giving them props. And when I say props, I remember when Klopp even said himself, and this was a little bit of a howler from Klopp. Klopp, who do you think is going to win the title? This is start of the season. Man City, they're the favorite. I don't even know why I'm trying to say
that.
Bruv, Klopp said People, correct me if I'm wrong. Jurgen Klopp said, I think, Man City, they're the favorites. I swear he said they're the favorites. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. He actually said they're the
I
favorites.
told you, man.
And in
it's
my
too,
brain, I was like,
we're
but
too
we haven't
nice,
even kicked
bro.
the ball and you're saying they're the favorite. Why are you so bigging up Man City? Because don't get me wrong, he's allowed to say Pep Guardiola is one of the best coaches in the world. He's allowed to say that, yeah. That's fine. But you've also got to show us that you're saying you're on the same level as him. So all you anime fans, it's like Naruto and Sasuke. Them man there are the best, yeah, at what they do. But they all both believe that one another is so great. I just don't what it is just that I feel like sometimes Klopp does the whole they're so good and we're gonna try and match them. I don't want to hear you say you're gonna try and match them. I want to hear you say we can beat them. That's the one thing I will say. That he doesn't do enough, maybe at times, personally.
To play devil's advocate, could he not be doing that to put mind games and put pressure on them? Even though I'm not a fan of it. Could he?
He possibly could. It could work both ways, and obviously he's an intelligent man.
Yeah,
that could be what he's trying to do. He could be trying to do the little
managing, isn't it? Managing,
yeah. But it's too much Conor McGregor cowboy at the moment. I want it Conor McGregor Diaz. Do you know what I mean? Like all this pally, nicey.
I mean, I don't know if I went it that far, Drift. The man like,
but you don't want it to be. You don't want. But at the moment, would you not agree? It's McGregor cowboy. Like
I'm
it's very
right.
nice. It's very thingy. Mind. It's like, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't
like,
mind if we're McGregor. I wouldn't mind if we're McGregor.
No, do you know what it is, Drift? Right now, it's McGregor Poirier Part 2. So you know their first fight years ago, and then they had their
too nice and all that.
Remember when man was bigging up each other's promotions in the second fight, yeah? But Poirier won, then it all changed. When Poirier won, Conor was like,
yeah. Go leave on a stretcher. Yeah, go leave on a stretcher. Your wife's in me DMs.
Yeah, that's it.
Your wife's in me DMs.
Why is it with DMs?
Hey, baby.
I want Conor Diaz, man. I want water bottles getting thrown and middle fingers at the press conference. I want all that, man.
Yeah,
I want,
see, that's the eternal rival, though.
You know what? Shout out to 50 Nazario. Khabib and Conor. Khabib was hella calm when we saw how that panned out.
He weren't calm.
Well, he weren't calm after.
He was calm. No, he was. No, you're right. He was way calmer than. Yeah, he was calm. No, he was calm. In fact, to be fair to Khabib,
yeah, but look what happened. Look what happened because he kept it in though. Man, leap the cage, run on a rampage. That's what happens when you hold it in, bro.
Man, just let it out.
You know what I'm saying, bro? He just, bro. That's what happens, bro. That is what happens
when I saw him take out the gum shield, I said, hold on.
And
bro,
bro. Like,
he spoke about that as well. He was like, who was your toughest opponent? I think he actually said Conor. He was like, because the mental warfare, he was like, he had to try and take a step back because the stuff that Conor was saying, he said was getting to him, but he had to play it calm. And he said he had to just try his best to treat Conor as just another opponent. But really and truly, he wanted, bro, when I say to you, I'm gonna be honest, I rate both fighters very, very highly. And I don't want none of them to at me if they see this, by the way, because I don't want no smoke other than Ben Askren. I'll make that one thing clear. However, when Conor was talking the smack to Khabib, yeah, Khabib kind of said like, "Yo, like I didn't want cage." Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If there was no referee in that vicinity, because Khabib was the one that had more pent-up aggression, I'm not gonna lie, it would have went so left. And I rate Conor very, very highly. Again, I don't want the smoke. I really don't. But I'm just saying, in that moment, when you got a guy that's coming at you like that, and you got a guy that's kind of like, he means it, but he's more like, bro, we need to promote this fight, bro. I don't really care what you think, innit? I'm just doing my thing. You do your thing. And Conor meant everything he said. But I just think Khabib, just some of the things that he said to Khabib, I think Khabib took it so personal, bro. That's why we heard the talking thing in the cage when man are saying things like, "Rah, talk now." Why you're punching man up and you're talking to him? Do you know how mad that is?
Scary.
Your brain shouldn't even be thinking of that. I don't know. It's mad.
I would fear for Conor's life if them two just met in the street. With
bro,
no
they wouldn't meet in the streets. I don't even want to. I wouldn't even.
Do you know what's the most impressive thing of that whole night for me? Was Khabib scaling the cage, jumping down and going in there and didn't hurt one toe. Not even the pinky, bro. Nothing.
I want to drop down. You mean?
Yeah, there's gaps around the thing. There's that bit of the thing outside. All of that, man did all of that. Didn't even hurt.
Do you know one thing I didn't realize,
bro?
So I'm saying, bro, that takes a lot of skill, bro.
Did you not? Sorry, just cut you.
Go,
Did
go.
you not realize? You know when Conor kind of got ambushed, by Khabib's team.
Yeah.
Did you know one of them was my man? The guy that Makachev.
Yeah,
Bruv.
they got a suspension. That's why him and Khabib didn't fight for a year.
No, but I didn't realize how clean Conor punched Makachev. There's a video going around recently. Drift, when you see the video, I think Makachev
how clean Makachev punched Conor or how
No,
much?
Conor punched Makachev clean, and Makachev did not like when he kind of went a bit funny, like he felt the power. And remember, this is Conor that got submitted, and he still had power in them hands, bro. Man, I have to give it to Conor because you see them guys, they're all bigger than him, innit? They're all bigger than him.
He bust one of the other guy's eyes as well.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, even though Conor, if their man there was
I didn't even what so in that after scrap,
Connor's about it.
Connor's about it. He will fight until he dead. Conor will fight till he dead.
No, I didn't know Conor got one in on any of the others. I just thought he got rushed.
He got one in on a few,
on two of them at least.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that,
When you see the slow-mo, because when you see it in real time, you're like, oh my God, what happened, bro? The slow-mo, Makachev tries to come in, bro. Conor leans and just goes, pops. You see Makachev do the, like, it kind of goes a little bit funny, but he's still coming forward. Like, he felt but he's still going forward. No joke, bro.
No joke whatsoever.
Right, I don't even know. Nah, bro, come on, man. We all know, we all know this, bro. Like, all jokes aside, if you're about to have a fight with somebody, there's certain places, if they're from, you will double check and think about whether you're going to do it. And Ireland is definitely at the top of the list of one of the places. If you hear someone's from Ireland and they want to fight you, like, oh, do I really want this smoke? I've got to really consider whether I want this smoke. Because them man are built different. I'm not
the
joking.
Heritage
They
is
are
crazy. The heritage is mad. They're big at the Irish.
They are built
the heritage.
different, bro. I'm telling you.
We were playing football once, our team, and we were playing against a team of travellers. And it got dicey still. In that moment, I had to make up in my mind. I was like, you're going to have to fight potentially until you got nothing left tonight. I had to mentally engage myself to go.
You had to think twice. It's all or nothing, basically.
It's all or nothing.
You can't go into I'm fighting and think, no more, just deal with it.
You know what? I did something when I was little that was so bad, man. I'm not going to say
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that story.
What the story I told you about the travellers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. All right, tell me after the show. I'm trying to remember. I think you told me, but I can't remember.
He's lucky to be on stream, bro.
I've never ran so fast and so far in my life.
Yeah. Some of them, remember some of them. They don't mess about. All
right, hit up these supers. Drifty Nazario says Sky with a Nunez missed compilation is shameful. Not English. Did they? Really?
Are you telling me that they've done that? Have they actually done that?
They did, and they took it down. Firstly, I want to say this. Actually, no. Do you know? Read the super chats. It's cool.
Voice of Reason says, "I'd like to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. The content has been A1 in 2022. I have an uncomfortable question about Klopp, but I'll let the chat warm."
Oh no! Don't do that.
Hold on, but I'm wondering if I don't think he actually put he or she actually put the question in.
Maybe they come back later. Later. Yeah.
Is there any evidence to suggest Klopp can rebuild a winning team? Is his management style more suited to one cycle?
There isn't any evidence of it. That's true because he's
no, but I believe in him.
I don't think if you're being, what's the word? Football educated. If you're making a football educated guess based on what you've seen, I don't think there's anything to suggest he can't.
I think it's 50-50. And the reason I say that is because of his loyalty to players.
I think he's slowly unlearning that, though. And we saw with the formation changes before the World Cup. He's slowly unlearning old habits. And
is he, though? Because he's reverted back to type last night, bro.
Yeah, but that's because we've got the squad's decimated, bro.
Could have gone 4-2-3-1 last night, Drift. We could have.
I don't think so. Not after we lost Bobby.
Yeah, it is. Chris says, worries me is that Klopp refuses to play pivot for second options. And knowing that it has to be X player or Y player. Agree with that. Shout out to Thuggin Love. Shout out.
Big up.
That's a Boondocks thing, isn't it?
Boondock. Yeah, it's Boondocks. Yeah.
Big up, bro.
John Callum, who is the channel sponsor this week? I don't think there was one this week, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there was. I was gonna mention, not obviously because I was so busy this week. My bad. It was John and Sean.
Okay, so we'll do.
We'll our next show. You guys will be the sponsors.
Next show,
guys.
we'll do it for the next show. So big up,
Apologies.
man.
It's
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
very, very long week this
Trust
week,
me.
so I didn't get a chance to sort out the background stuff. Apologies.
Thug
We never
and
forget,
Muggsy.
though, guys. We never forget.
I've accepted that I will not see us being dominant in my lifetime. I can't. No, I can't live with that notion. When we get new owners, we'll be dominant.
I don't think anybody will be dominant after
We
all
will.
of the teams, really. No, honestly, with Newcastle coming through, if Man United get bought out, if we get bought out, Man City have already got money. I don't think there'll ever be one team that
One second,
just
guys.
goes on a dominant thing. I think it will keep being one another. I think Man City's little dominance now is probably the last stretch of that level of dominance that we'll probably see within a few years, and then I think it will just start swapping around all the time, and it'll be different all the time.
Fair dues. Taji says, "Bless up, fams. What do you think about Unai? I think he's excellent. Seemed really good, energetic, good on the ball. Apart from the World Cup, I've not seen him play, but from what I saw, he looked.
That's
very
what I
good.
was going to say. I wouldn't want to go too much into the World Cup hype, but yeah.
Mr. Darsaydrift says Cal's face yesterday at 1:35:55 when Drifty says FSG or Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, difficult choice, man, but I need new owners, man. Need them. Pablo says CSP Callum Sports Group. Got a decent little ring still. That's actually those three letters are actually my initials to my name, just in a slightly different order. AJ React says, Drift and Matt, you have a chance to secure your family's wealth for future generations under one condition: that Cal has to get in the ring with for 5 rounds, no towel, with a prime Lennox Lewis. What are you doing?
I would assume that Cal would do everything he could to secure me and Matt's legacy.
That would be the quickest money you guys make, because I ain't lasting 5 rounds, bro.
No, man said he didn't just say Lennox. Man said prime.
Lennox.
I wouldn't
Prime.
even really want to see Cal get in the ring with this Lennox now at 55 years old.
Let alone prime.
Let alone prime Lennox.
Nah, I'm gonna be real.
Prime
But
Lennox.
I'm sure Callum is a God-fearing man. I'm sure he would do everything he could to make sure me and
Yes,
Matt.
you're right.
I'm
I'm a
a-
God-fearing man, but I'm also a Lennox-fearing man.
I'll be honest. I trust Cal to make the right decision.
Good.
As much as I would want to be secured for the future, I can't. It's the prime bit. It's the prime. If man would have said Lennox,
Stop. Any version of Lennox Lewis washes me, guys.
no, he washes you, but I think he washes you, but we can get the bag and you're safe.
Brother, I'm not lasting 5 rounds
Bruv,
in the ring with
you
Lennox
could go
Lewis
5
at
rounds
any
with
age.
Lennox, and I think me and Drift will be quietly confident that you'll be okay.
How?
Whereas if it was prime,
I'm a heavyweight, guys.
if it's prime,
No,
we're
no,
thinking,
Matt, no. Even 55-year-old Lennox Lewis is smoking Callum in
He's
1 round.
smoking.
all you gotta do is run. Just run.
But the ring's small, bruv.
Just run. Dodge. You can't bob and weave.
Bruv, how tall is Lennox?
Can't you, bruv?
He's
you
about
can't-
6'8"
you
or
can't-
something like
What
that.
can't you? I know you can do sticker move thing. You can't do the dodging thing.
Not to Lennox, bruv.
Just dodge. You can't dodge for 5 minutes.
6'5", man.
Oh, is it
Hear what I'm
6'5"?
saying? If I said, all right, let
Well,
me
what is his
rephrase.
reach, bruv? He has got
on the
long
other
arms.
side of the ring.
Let me rephrase the question. If I said to you right now, you got to go in there with Lennox now, and if you just basically you just got to survive, bro. You could do whatever. You just got to do the bob and weave thing. And I said to you, you're gonna get 10 million, just you alone. Would you do it?
I'm not going to survive.
Hear what I said.
I'm gonna get beat up for free then.
Lennox now, he can shrink the ring. What you're telling me, you can't move. Just move a
Bruv,
bit.
Lennox will set traps I've never seen in my life. Bruv, he was an undisputed heavyweight
Yeah,
champion.
Drift, we're not getting set for the future. I tried everything,
The
bro. I
guy
thought,
knocked out
Well,
Mike
man, we're
Tyson,
telling
you know.
stories in the rocking chair. Like Cal had the chance to make.
hold
us
on,
all
Drift,
rare.
Drift. Let me quickly change it. What about if it was Ben Askren?
Ben, I'm doing, yeah. Ben, I'll do it, yeah.
Hey, Ben, you got two men that want to war you.
No.
That's what
you
I'm
ain't got-
saying.
No,
Bro, Cal wouldn't just do it if it was Ben. He'd go in there thinking, I'm winning this.
You know the private chat will be lit.
Cal will be like, have I got to go 5 rounds with Ashkin, or has Ashkin got to go 5 rounds with me?
It'll be lit. Hey, Ben, what are you saying?
No,
What are you
bruv,
saying,
I'm not
Ben?
fighting Ashkin.
We're ready.
Cal and Matt want to put them paws on you.
No, bruv, I don't, bruv. I don't want any part of this. I might have to interview man one day, and he might just stick it on me, bro.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Do you know that came into my brain the other day? I was like,
he
could you
might
do the
stick it on me one day and be like, "So what are you saying now?"
If you interview him and there's a
no
big
wrestling, can we go then, bruv? No wrestling, can we go? Now, like
no,
back in the
bring
day
me
when
on
you'd be
channel.
like, no punches in the face.
Bring me on, and you're like, nah, but my brethren wants to. I'll say to him, not a wrestling thing, because wrestling thing is not even a debate, bro. Man will wrap me up.
It'll snap you like a twig, bro.
Yeah, there's no chance, bro. No chance.
Mixed martial arts, I'd have no chance.
It has to be strictly boxing.
All right. Would you go 5 rounds with this version of Lennox Lewis now, but it was in the octagon, not in a boxing ring?
No, bro. No.
So you can leg kick him, you can take him down, you can use your jiu-jitsu on him. No, I'm just saying, bro. So you'd have the advantage effectively in that.
What advantage do I have over Lennox, bro?
Because all he knows how to do is box, brother, and you know how to do it.
Last one. MMA with CM Punk, 3 rounds. You just got to survive for £10 million, and you're securing me and Drift. Are you doing it?
What do I get out of 10 million?
No, I said, are you doing it, bro?
No.
CM
What
Punk.
do I get out of 10 million?
You get the joy of knowing that our families are secure for our generation.
I'm not saying what we get. I'm just saying you definitively get 10. I don't know what we.
You know how much secure families' wealth for future generations is. He's talking about.
I get 10.
Hundreds of millions.
Let's say I get 10 and you guys get 7 each.
Yeah. You doing it?
CM Punk 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Go on then.
You doing it? Yeah.
I'll give it a go. We're a training camp, obviously.
CM Punk. Wait, look, let me go full screen.
I muted you, bro.
Nah, he's trying to mute me. He's trying to CM. Don't let him mute me. Drift, don't let him mute me. CM. You know, I know you watch the show. Is he mute? He hasn't muted me, Drift, has he?
No. You're fine.
CM, I'm cutting a promo. CM, if you want it, yeah. My man said he'll take you out. 10 mil. You want it? Yes or no? Well, that's all I'm gonna say, bro.
I didn't say I'd take him out. I said
Matt say that Cal said something about his wife or something to like.
Yeah, man was talking about family and that. So I don't know. That's all I'm saying, CM. You're gonna defend. You're gonna defend or not? You're gonna defer.
Man said your tattoos are whack.
That's what I'm saying, CM. If you're on it, you're on it. We move.
I
like being a hype man. Still, I like being a hype man.
Yeah, it's all right being on that.
I could just play it safe.
It's all right being on that side, isn't it, Matt? Yeah.
Hey, look, if you don't want me to do the promo thing, I'll get it cooking. Matt versus Ashkin on the undercard, the co-main, and then Cal and CM as the main thingy. Both 5 rounds.
What are you doing? Yeah, I don't like.
I'm Gone King without the hair, bro.
See what I'm saying?
No, I need to see you put some combat. I need you put some work.
Yeah,
on
you can't just sit there and do Dana White settings. Big up Dana, by the way. Big up Dana. Still,
I'll have a table, ladders, and chairs match with Vince McMahon.
No, Woodley. You gotta take Woodley.
No, Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley. Woodley for 1 round, MMA.
Oh, so hold on a minute. All of a sudden, I'm the one who has to die now.
Woodley in a boxing match for 1 round.
In a boxing ring for 1 round.
1 round. You doing it, fam? 1 round.
No. Do you know how hard he punches?
1 round.
Tyrone Woodley, who is still in his 30s.
1 round.
Nah, you're all right, mate.
You don't think you can survive 1 round? Bob and weave.
I know I could survive it, but what would I be able to do afterwards?
All right, cool.
Man would give me 1 body shot and make me shit myself live on TV, bro. No thanks. No thanks.
You know what it is? I'll be honest. See the body shots? They're the worst, you know.
I would rather you punch me in the face than in the body if you're a trained boxer.
Yeah,
I'm not joking.
It's a dude live on set
to the kidneys.
No, take that back, bro. You wouldn't.
Nah, bruv. I know what being punched in the kidneys feels like, bruv. I would.
But bruv, I'm taking a punch to the body all day over to the face, bro.
Nah. The kidney doesn't know how to recover from a punch like that.
What,
Not when you're an
jaw does?
untrained fighter.
No,
Yeah,
but they
the
do
jaw-
say,
the jaw will
but
heal.
Drift, they do say when you get knocked out, you're just never the same because your
Your
brain,
brain is never the
you're never the
same.
same.
Exactly. But have you ever been punched in the kidney?
Bro.
No, bro, I'm gonna be
Look,
honest.
you have to get in a queue for a transplant.
Drift, let me say
No
this.
way.
There's no transplant for brain drifty.
No, but like you lot just said though, once you're knocked out, you're out. You wake up. What happened? Boom.
You might not wake up. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Well, there you go then. So that's why I'm not getting in there then, innit? Man said Tyrone Woodley, you know. Man picked someone who 3 years ago had a belt. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but
let's do
actually,
that.
nah,
then,
I was about
innit?
to say something, then I thought, nah.
3 years ago, he was a
Some of
champion.
my I'll present it to Tyrone.
I still think, but it's free. You just have to last 3 minutes, Drift. Pause.
I tell you, all jokes aside, I'd get in there with CM Punk. I'd get in there with Ben Askren. I wouldn't get in there with Tyrone Woodley.
No, fair enough. So, Cal, you got Tyrone then.
No, why has it switched to me, bro? I'd already secured you lots.
No, because you do the MM. What? I don't want to. You kind of do that little bit MMA. I don't do that.
Used to. Let's be clear. I used to. No, I used to.
Man said I'm a father now.
Yeah, I'm a dad now. Yeah, used to.
Listen, I know them ones there, bro, because I'm not in my prime no more, innit? That's why it's Astrid or nobody.
I got injured in a football warm-up, bro. I did my quad in a warm-up. Yeah. God forbid.
Bro, man turned nabby, you know.
Man, no, it's worse.
I can't. You know, you man know my stories already. If I reveal the stories, I'll be finished. About my injuries, are you crazy?
I'm looking soft right about now, bro.
My knee, fam.
I look like a skinny Daniel Cormier. That's how I look right now. I'm slightly starting to build like Mike Wazowski for Monsters Inc. You man, just skinny arms, skinny legs, and gut. I'm looking like Mike Wazowski for Monsters
Cormier
Inc.
had bigger Daniel Cormier because he's a legend. Do you know how mad though his body shape was? And
I said Mike Wazowski, you know. Oh my days.
It's the
That's how my body's starting to shape.
You know how mad Cormier was, bro? Cormier had this massive belly, but he defied physics. You know how fast Cormier
No, but that's what I'm saying. Cormier had big arms and big legs as well, bro. I've got Cormier's midriff, but my arms and my legs. I've got no calves, you know. It's just ankle to knee. Like, it's ankle to knee, you man. Right. It's ankle to knee with a bit of Achilles, you man. That's all it is. Got no calf.
The calf just not there.
They're not there, bro.
Oh man.
Dang.
You know, I saw there was one.
Around, you see.
I saw there was one for me because obviously you look now I'm gonna have to bounce, but I saw there was one question that was aimed at me. So
okay, let me quickly do this one and then I'll get to that one.
Yeah.
Cool. LVFC TV, big up yourself, bro. Merry Christmas.
Big up,
bro.
Merry Christmas, bro. Big up yourself.
I said Christmas Day we're gonna get a present. I think. I hope so.
I hope, brother. So. I really hope so, man.
I really do, man.
Bayesian Barnes says Drift. So if you left the girl and take the stuff and leave the place dirty, you taking a crap in the toilet and not flushing. Drifty, 100% is. 100% Drifty.
100%, bro.
100%.
If I'm being honest with you, that wouldn't really
the toilet seat up.
Do you know what? That wouldn't really be that big of a deal because my shit don't stink. So it wouldn't really be a big deal.
Oh, you're one of them, man, yeah?
Man said this shit don't stink, you know.
No, no. I mean, nah, that's DNA, innit? That's evidence. Nah.
I can tell you're that guy that if you got mad, I reckon you'll peel over the seat.
I don't want to get a call. I don't want to get a call from the police and be like, "You've been eating corn, huh?"
Nah. No, it don't digest, right? We see it now.
You know that's an insoluble fiber, right? You know that comes straight back out, right? But you know what, boys? Big up each and every time. Big up the chat. Merry Christmas. Obviously, I know I'll speak to you lot before Christmas. Yeah. Everyone, Merry Christmas in the chat. Big up each and every one of you. Love as always.
It's been a brilliant. Heard, bro.
What, shitting on the bed? That's a mazza.
Man said, do on a bed.
That's a mazza, bro. Anyone who's ever, I was just about to go too far. Anyway, Big up yourselves each and every time. Smash that like button, guys. Merry motherfucking Christmas to each and every one of you. And you, man, obviously we'll catch up afterwards,
we'll
man.
talk.
Yeah.
Big up, boys. Big up, everyone. Big up.
Big up, bro.
Bless, brother.
LFC Aaron says, evening lads, totally random questions. A silverback gorilla versus a grizzly bear. So crazy you've asked, but I've been watching a lot of Joe Rogan speaking about this.
Bro, silverback.
Grizzly.
Really?
Yeah, brother, grizzly is something else, bro.
Over the silver, but gorilla mad, fam.
No, but a grizzly is like 300, 400 pounds heavier than a silverback. Yeah, but they break moose backs by just like slapping them on the back. They'll break a moose's back.
Right.
Bro.
I didn't know that. That changes the narrative, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So a grizzly. Tiger versus a lion. Tiger.
I'm always
easy.
picking it. I'm picking a lion still.
Nah, tiger easy.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Tiger easy.
Who's king of the jungle, brethren?
This is a myth. Lions don't even live in the jungle. They don't even live in the jungle.
No, yeah, but bro, lion. I hate what you said about tigers. Do you know
tigers are stronger? And they're
no, lions stronger. A tiger more nimble, in my opinion. I think a tiger's more nimble.
Tigers are
no,
way
lions
bigger.
Stronger, bro.
No, tigers are way stronger, bro.
No, I think lions are.
A tiger destroys a lion. Remember, tigers hunt by themselves. Lions don't really hunt by themselves.
Are you a Leo, Cal? Like me?
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Yeah, the tiger.
No.
But tigers win easy, bro.
You think tigers win? A lot of people saying tigers, you know. Right? Is that the case?
My guilty pleasure is actually watching a lot of this stuff still. Tigers are a problem you do not want. Tigers are probably smarter than lions as well.
Too much lion game, man. No, do you know what it is? I'm not saying I don't know a tiger is obviously is ench and is dangerous, but tiger, yeah, I thought a tiger more nimble, but I thought lion stronger
and more nimble, bro.
Are they big? Are they actually bigger, or we're just saying there's more? Well, because it's like saying not every tiger can be bigger than a lion. If that makes sense.
No, they
surely we got to talk about size.
No, the tigers are bigger than lions.
Because I feel like that question's a bit crazy in terms of like, if the lion and the tiger are the same size, because we're just saying it as, a tiger just going to be bigger all the way. It's not always going to be bigger, right? Surely.
No,
that's not how it works.
Almost 90% of the time they'll be bigger, bro.
Oh, damn. If that's the case, then
a tiger is a problem, bro. One-on-one, tiger versus... Because here's the thing, bro. There's giraffes kill lions, you know.
Yeah, but giraffes can kill a lot of things. Look how high they are, bro.
No, but they're not killing a tiger. Giraffe ain't killing a tiger.
Bro, there's no way in history that there's never been a giraffe that's killed a tiger. I just think, you're maybe saying it's more likely.
No, but
tiger is the biggest cat and most powerful.
Yeah.
You might have acted like lions are just some big... I don't want to say the word, but yeah.
No, lions are about it, but just not to a tiger.
Every man's the same tiger. Raw, have I got the thing wrong?
Yeah.
Fair enough if I got the thing wrong.
No,
I'm
an honest
person. If I get it wrong, I'll get it wrong.
Lions get sick coverage, innit? That's what it is. Lions
they get the PR.
Yeah, they get sick coverage.
Because do you know what? Funny you say that, actually. You will always see a video of a man being like, this is my brethren, the tiger. But you don't really see that. Sorry, the lion. But you don't really see that with a tiger. I'm gonna be honest. You don't really see many videos where.
Remember, Mike Tyson had a tiger. He said the tiger fell asleep on him once, and he said he could not move.
Yeah, bro. When he locked in a room with is that the one you're talking about?
Remember, he used to own tigers, isn't it?
Yeah, but wasn't there a time when he got
fell
locked
asleep
in the
on
cage?
me? I could not move. I just had to stay there until he woke up. I was stuck. I could not move. They are so big. I could not move.
You know what, people? Listen, you guys. Listen, you know me. I'm an honest person. You guys are right. I'm wrong. The tiger apparently obliterates the lion. But I'm gonna go do a little bit of research just to make sure. But I think you guys are probably right though.
RoboCop versus Predator. Drifty would have loved this one, by the way.
You know what? Predator can go invisible, fam. But one thing I don't like is that if you see the latest Predator, a normal human beat a Predator, which kind of. RoboCop's got better armor as well.
But if you just drag off the back of Robocop's head, he's pretty much done, bro. If you just, if you rip man's wig off, bro, and just take
But
out
the
one of
K
the wires,
mask,
yeah,
Murphy,
bro.
the K mask.
you just rip off man's wig and just
But you know what it
take
is?
out one of the wires. He's done.
He's got bare body armor. But
I know,
you
but if
see,
you go invisible, bro, and you just take off, snatch the wig, and just poof, it's done, bro.
the thing is, the only thing I would have said Predator, yeah. But it's the fact of, if have you seen the latest Predator film, Carl? The latest one is like one that came out. Bro, go watch it. Basically, like, I don't want to spoil. I can't spoil nothing, but you need to watch it, and then we'll revisit that. We'll revisit that one. Still, we'll revisit it.
Roy Jones versus Andre
Roy
Ward.
Jones. Roy
Jones Jr. And I love Andre Ward. But
I think
Roy
Andre
in
Ward
his
is
prime-
serious, but he's not Roy Jones.
Roy in his prime was unstoppable.
Yeah, Roy Jones, bro.
Different caliber. Beijing Barnes says max length is 208 centimeters, 6.8 feet for a lion. For a tiger, it's 390 centimeters. Max weight for a lion is 225 kg, so around 500 pounds. For a tiger, it's 300 kg, so around 660. Brother, tigers are a problem.
One thing I will say, just to kind of slightly give a point to my argument, it's not about the weight. It's not about weight. It's how you fight, bro.
No, but these man fight, bro.
Obviously, do you know? No, do you know? I know a tiger would win. A tiger more nimble. The fact that it's just
no, they're crazy. They're crazier as well, bro.
Yeah,
they're more vindictive.
They're mad. Still, they're mad.
They hunt alone, bro. They'll walk for miles on end just to find.
And lions kind of more go in packs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
They're not really lonesome.
Like, put it this way, yeah. If a tiger was in my garden right now, wanting to get through my
it's done.
It's done.
It's done. I think if a lion, you even have a chance to even try and run because it's not as nimble.
I'd have to dash laptop it. I'd have to try and dash everything.
Green screen, everything. You know the hard green screen. You know the back. You know the
the bottom bit.
The bottom bit is hefty. Bro. That's the only
wrap.
thing you'd have between you and the lion. Is the green screen might save us. But
it'd be a wrap.
No,
LFC Aaron says, "Oh no, so just did that one."
Yeah.
LFC 12, so Liverpool 12th man says, "My point, Bernardo exemplifies City's respect for Liverpool." Yeah, he did. You know what? You not know my thoughts on that.
We can't stand him. We can't stand him.
Different. Ash says, "Cal, you think you can take that guy Zion, MMA with no legs? You got a KO him with to secure Matt and Drift's future financially." I've seen him.
Who's Zion? He's an
MMA fighter, but he's got no weight. He's got no legs and no waist. So like he's just got upper body.
The guy the video that's going around. Okay.
I don't want to make jokes about it, but I don't understand how that can be regulated because not even taking limit care. He's a downed opponent, so straight away the fighter who he's fighting is at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's mad techie for me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't. All kudos to him for living out his dream and all that.
100%.
But from a sport perspective, I feel like they're opening themselves up to a lot of potential danger and risk with that situation.
Yeah. For real. I hope they've explored everything. That's what I'll say.
Same. For the safety of both sides.
Yeah, man.
KG FSTGC says, "What's up, Kopish family? I have a non-football related question. What is the worst lyric from a song you've ever heard? One of the worst I've heard was from Drift's artist Cameron. I get the boosters boosting, I get computers puling."
You know what?
Boosting,
you know,
I'm gonna
be honest.
Homie, I do the shoot.
I don't like the way how people talk about Cameron. Now I'm a big up the Diplomats for Drift. You know why? I listened to Diplomats the other day, and when they're in their prime, they're on it. But I know what you mean. They say some cheesy stuff just to make it rhyme. So I hear you on that. But they are, when they're on it and they're talking properly, they are spitters though. Especially him and Joel's, I'll say. But no, that lyric is kind of mad though.
One of the worst lyrics I've got is actually from someone I really admire. It's Rick Ross. In F with Me, you know, I got it with Jay-Z. Says, "Reebok's on, I just do it." And I'm like, no, Reebok and Nike don't mix, bro.
Yeah, that is a howler, bro. That's a howler still, you know.
The other one I hate, which has been used by loads of people, is just kick it like judo. Like you don't really kick in judo, you throw mainly.
Yeah.
Like you'll do reaps and stuff and do trips, but you won't kick like that in judo. So
I can't think of one, you know. You know when you're trying to think. You know, this is gonna be so controversial. I don't even want to say it too much, but it's not a bad lyric. It's just that what you're saying is not what you mean, if that's the case. You see, Eminem's got that tune, I'm not afraid. Is it not
Yeah.
afraid or something?
Yeah.
Man said he's not afraid, yeah, but went missing for however long and was doing the most stuff, but he's saying he's not afraid. So even though it's not a bad lyric as such, it's more like saying, it's like me, basically, people, it's like me saying on stream right now, man, a bad man, yo, man, I kill a blood clot. I'm saying all that, but then when you see me in person, I'm like the shookest guy or whatever. Or I don't have that same confidence. It was more that for me. So it's not a bad lyric. It's just I'm just thinking in my brain, like, yeah, you just said you're going on like you're the guy, and you wasn't at that time. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of at the moment.
I hear that. Mr. Sinclair, aka Fresh Money. WWE, what's your top 3 takedown? Top 3 takedown. So Matt Drift, did you see ibuprofen Insta passing by Champions League World Cup trophy, followed by beating up Goku, my centre back? Ibu, that's meant to be Ibu. That's meant to be Ibu.
That's Ibu.
Auto correct. Top 3 WWE is your top 3. I'm guessing wrestlers. That must be wrestlers I'm going for then. I'm gonna say wrestlers.
Yeah, what does he mean? What's your top 3?
I'm guessing your top 3 wrestlers.
Okay. In no order. Stone Cold. No order.
Yeah.
The Rock. Mate, it's either Brock or Goldberg, you know. Hulk Hogan was my guy at one point, but he said the mad thing. He done some mad things. I can't erase that still. It might be I think it's Goldberg for me, because Goldberg kind of made me watch WCW. Like I wasn't into WCW before Goldberg, so yeah, maybe them 3 there. Yeah, Stone Cold, The Rock, and Goldberg maybe.
For me, it's Stone Cold, Rock, and Undertaker.
Undertaker.
I think Undertaker's the greatest of all time. He's not my favorite of all time.
You think he's the GOAT? You know what? For longevity and legacy,
legacy, character work, I think he had it.
Bro, this man had the best game management I've ever seen. You won't see man for a whole year and turn at WrestleMania and he's absolutely fine and go miss it again for a year. Undertaker's the greatest. You might be right, bro.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Just quickly, he done bigger Undertaker. I think I'm trying to remember his name, but anyway, his real name. But he done
Mark
2 shows
Holloway.
a year. That's it, Mark. 2 shows a year. It was WrestleMania. Didn't remember the big thing was the Raw after WrestleMania. It was like a big thing.
Yeah.
So it was WrestleMania, Raw, WrestleMania. Then he goes missing. Then he comes back again.
Yeah.
Bigger Undertaker.
Yeah, that's my.
Someone said Gold Dust. Might have a point. Sucking.
You will never remember the name. Gold Dust.
But man got lightheaded doing that, you know.
I don't know how he did that week in, week out, bro. If I weren't sitting down, I'd pass out right now.
Crazy.
Oh boy, big up Gold Dust, man.
Trust me.
AJ says Liverpool win the title for the next 10 years or the next 10 titles, but Cal gets in the octagon with a silverback, but he won't die. Drift and Matt, just think about it. The last 30 years. Why does everyone want to see me die?
I genuinely don't know. I mean, they said you won't die. They said you won't die, but I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't do that because your life would change
physical
forever.
Scars, I might as well.
Your life would change forever for the worse. So, as much as I'd like to think you'd have a chance, you have 0 chance. Bro, you're not even fighting a human, you're fighting an animal. A silverback. It's not
Oh,
like man said like I don't even know. Man said like a donkey or something. You know, I'm just trying to figure like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Bruv, a
Man said
silverback it would literally rip my limbs off.
the silverback is tactical as well. It's not like
Yeah,
it's just
bruv,
gonna look at
it'd
you
be
and,
ugly, bro.
and not know what it's gonna do. It's thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah, man, that's saying you to the walls and that.
Mr. Did I say it? Drift says, would you ever do a reaction channel? Never thought about it, to be honest.
Yeah, we haven't actually.
Never
Reaction
thought about
channel.
it.
Maybe that's something we could potentially
Yeah.
do. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll have a
never
think
thought
about
about that one before.
For real.
John says Drifty versus Jake Paul. Nah, Drifty gets smoked. I love Drifty. Gets smoked.
I didn't want to.
Bro, Jake Paul smokes all of us, bro.
I didn't want to say that though. Man could have just said. Man could have just said something like,
"Nah, we all get
you
smoked,
know what?
bro.
I'm not too
All the
sure
way."
whether he will pass the fitness test." I don't know.
Yeah, nah, bro. He smokes all of us.
Yeah,
Easy.
no, Jake Paul. I'm not gonna lie. Jake Paul is younger than
all of
definitely me. Yeah, no, all of us.
Yeah,
and he's just out here doing the
boxing every
madness.
day, bro.
Yeah,
box
he's
us
boxing
about,
every
bro.
day. That's his life, bro.
Yeah,
that's not my life, innit? So,
Sam Max says, guys, a grizzly can do 100 meters faster than Usain Bolt.
And then when they put you in the room with a grizzly,
Nah,
sorry,
no, the silver. Sorry, a silver.
Sorry, silverback. Silverback.
Chainsaw says, have a great Christmas, Kopish. Most feared animal.
Snake.
Big up yourself.
Snake, bro.
On land, a grizzly. In the sea, a shark.
Yeah, but for me, on land is the snake. You know why, bro? Like, you might know how I feel about the snake.
In fact, no, sorry. In the sea, what's the killer? Is it orca? I think orca. They kill sharks.
The orca. They killed the shark thing.
Oh, yeah. Forget that.
Oh, do you know what it is about snake, bro? You see, like, remember when people say snake, they kind of more time think about like the grass snake or, bro. You see anacondas and pythons and them things there. That, bro, their thickness is bigger than me and you put together.
Yeah.
And they sliver and they can move mad and they can wrap you up and crush you in a second, bro. The snake thing's real. Listen, I'm not afraid to say it. I really do not like snakes. I'm that guy. Snakes for me, bro.
Trevor says, would you rather go to war with Ghost or Kanan? Kanan.
Yeah, because I think you could catch Kanan slipping.
Yeah, Ghost.
You can't catch Ghost slipping. He's
ahead
2 steps ahead, bro. Yeah. Man already knew what his son was gonna do. I shouldn't have even said that. I shouldn't have said that. But
they're my son.
Yeah, my son. Yeah.
Chris says Matt would get this. Liverpool's midfield moves this season is moving like TN
after he blasted himself with the
Also, Merry Christmas, guys. I have no idea what that is.
It's a Dragon Ball Z reference to this guy called TN, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, obviously you know about you've heard of Goku, like Goku the character. Yeah. TN was like part of his crew, so to speak. And he was a warrior that Goku kind of brought in. But fam, when you first meet him, everyone's like, oh, TN, bro. Throughout the whole of his tenure on the show, he was pointless, bro. He couldn't do anything. Even when, let's say that all the chips are on the line, coward, like everyone's getting beaten up and like he's the guy that you're bringing in, you already knew there was just no point. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how mad it was. So didn't
Alex. Top 5 favorite superheroes each. Oh, it's a good one.
Black Panther.
Yeah, I've got that on my list.
Superman.
I've got him.
Wolverine.
I don't have Wolverine. I've got Hulk.
Hulk is a bad man, you know.
I got
Hulk. Ooh, but when I take him over, no, Thor.
Okay.
I can't even remember my list, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
So you've got Black Panther, Superman, Wolverine, and Thor.
Yeah, and last one probably Batman. Has to be, bro.
I got Batman.
Has to be Batman. You know why? Batman is the realest or he's just a normal guy that has beer money and he's putting on a costume and saying, "I want a war with bear madness."
Is
he crazy?
am I,
Bro?
is the Punisher a superhero?
Is the yes or no? The Punisher's a bad man, though. I'm gonna put him in there.
Punisher's my guy still.
Oh, you made me think about Daredevil though as well.
And now Daredevil's a G, but Punisher's my guy.
Aye, bro, you know what? Punisher bad, you know.
There's one there for you, Matt. Mr. Darcy just says Haki or Sharingan versus Luffy or Naruto.
Versus no. All right, so Sharingan always. Naruto. I got Naruto. You people know me already. You know I'm gonna go to my Naruto thing and Sharingan. Yeah, that's me. They know me already. They know me. You know me already, Mr. Darcy Drifty. Big up.
You know what? Wolverine might. If Punisher's a vigilante as opposed to a superhero, then
yeah. That's what I was gonna
Wolverine.
say. Yeah, because Punisher's a bit. He's what do you call it? Is it anti? No, what's the thing?
Anti-hero.
Yeah. Am I not into Bleach?
Sorry, I know he's not. I know he's not in the chat. I think he's probably working. Sadiq, who's usually in the chat. Have you watched Ace Vane?
No.
I'm gonna say guys in the chat as well. Do you know what? I don't know him. I'll probably never meet him or anything, but he's someone's YouTube channel I follow religiously. Yeah. What he basically does, he does cartoon rip-offs of like Spider-Man and Batman and all those stuff. He dubs over it with his own like vocals.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing you will watch. Shout out to Sadiq, put me onto him. When I tell you, some of the stuff he does, I'm gonna put it in a chat now. Matt, watch the Superman and Batman stuff, and bruv, you'll be in stitches.
Yeah. I watch it after this.
Ace Vane. Shout out to Sadiq who put me onto him. When I'm telling you, I've literally got every time he releases a video, I'll watch it within like a couple of hours, and I'm in stitches.
I'm gonna check it out. Still.
So yeah,
check it out.
People, this is our last show before Crimbo.
Indeed.
Want to say to you all, thank you as always. Hold on, one here. Matt, who would you rather fight?
Orochimaru.
You saved me here. Still, you saved me.
Hisoka. That's great because both of them are mad. I would have no chance against either. That man that could do things that man can't even dream of, bro. Even if I was to train and be a Shaolin monk, bro. That man someone put Orochimaru was hella sus and weird. Orochimaru was mad weird. Yeah, Hisoka is stronger, but Orochimaru is a weasel. I feel like you have to be more careful of weasels. Maybe, maybe I wouldn't want to fight Orochimaru. Maybe Hisoka, you know. Orochimaru mad dangerous, bro, because he's a weasel, innit? He's always got a backup plan. He's bruv, his thing is being as funny enough, it's snake thing. He's a snake thing, so yeah. But I think I'd just rather not fight either than, to be honest. I think I'm gonna die. I would die anyway, so yeah.
Bayesian Barnes, pick a female TV person to go to battle with. Mine is Lagartha from Vikings. I
don't watch Viking. A TV person.
There is one. I'm trying to remember what show it's from. I'm trying to think.
All right, let me someone from the TV scene. That's about it.
What's the one from Marvel? She's always doing a thing with Luke Cage.
Oh, flipping
Alex Jones.
No, Alex Jones. She's got her own series, innit?
Yeah,
the detective woman kind of thing.
Yeah, always doing a thing with Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones.
Would you pick Jessica Jones to go with her with the Vikings?
Well, I've never seen Vikings.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we might be better off sending Scarlet. Not Scarlet. Oh, Oh no, but he said TV person. You're not talking
Yeah.
superhero, innit?
Yeah, TV person. Jessica Jones has got like infinite power in it.
Because if we said superhero, I would have said someone like Scarlet Witch from Marvel, or even Scarlett Johansson, innit? What's her name in the actual show? My mind's gone blank. What's her name in the Marvel thing? Scarlett Johansson. What's when she
Not with
Black Widow. Black Widow.
Is it Black Widow?
Oh yeah, it's Black Widow.
yeah,
Black Widow.
yeah.
It's Black Widow. But then, Captain Marvel. But we're talking about real people, like real people. That's what I think he's trying to get, innit? A real person, not a superhero.
Yeah, he just said TV person.
Yeah, it's got to be like Captain Marvel, Black Widow, or Jessica Jones. One of them ones.
Yeah,
one of them ones still. Natasha Romanoff. Yeah, big up Jamrock. Yeah, you went for the road. Yeah, big up.
Chris says if you end up doing expanding the channel and doing anime stuff, he says I'd enjoy chopping up Dragon Ball Z stuff with Matt.
Bro, if I do any anime stuff, trust me, brother, you'll be there, and so will some others as well. Trust me.
Jamrock said there's real women on screen.
Oh, real women? No superheroes, no fake ones. Oh my gosh, bro, that's a mazzers.
That is a tough one.
That's tough though.
I can't think of the top of my head on that one.
Oh, you know what, Cal? You watch Game of Thrones?
Yes, Khaleesi.
No, not Khaleesi. You know the one that the tall one, the tall one, Brianna. Is it Brianna?
Oh yes, with the sword and she can fight.
Even the actor, she's still about it. I reckon I would trust her in a scrap.
She can fight still.
No, Arya. If we're talking about the real actor, no, I'm picking the Brianna. I know her name is not Brianna, but in the thing is Brianna, I think it is. I'm picking her in real life, bro. I think she's about it still.
So I did that one. Mr. Sinclair. Ibu's close friends nicknamed him Ibuprofen, a painkiller. I see why. Well, man just puts people out of the misery, you know. Correction, takedown meant finishes. Oh, best finishes. Oh, then it's RKO.
Stunner. No, Stunner. Stunner's, I think, is the best one. Stunner's
brother, RKO comes out of nowhere, you know.
No, literally. But the Stunner is the greatest thing. I know the thing is the Stunner, the RKO
is more around the Stunner, but you see the RKO.
It's more technical. I'll be on it. It's way more technical, bro. Because the man, I see Randy Orton jump off top rope, come from underneath the stairs, everything. Man does everything, bro. Everything you can think of, he's done in it. But I just got to pick it's Stone. But that Stunner kick man in the gut. And then the stunning thing.
I think Sweet Chin Music as well.
Yeah. You know what? Under people's elbow as well, you know.
Sorry. What am I doing? Tombstone.
Yeah, that move should get banned still because you get that move wrong in head, fam.
Tombstone's a problem.
Tombstone. Yeah. Tombstone serious still.
Tombstone's a problem, bro.
Tombstone, you never get up from that.
You're compressing the spine, bro.
You know what though? You know what? You know the RKO series. You know the F5 from Brock.
Yeah, it's a
bro.
problem.
And he does it to everybody.
Yeah, everyone without fail still.
So
Brock's a problem, you know.
Bro, Brock was a problem when they got on the plane and my man nearly killed everyone.
Yeah, killed everyone, bro. KGFSTGC says, "What's the best show you guys are watching now? Thoughts on Gangs of London? My current favorite. I've not watched Gangs of London.
I haven't watched it. I'm not even
watching anything at the moment.
What's the last thing I watched? I'm trying to think of the last thing. I haven't been.
Big up Egyptian King. The Canadian Destroyer is a big move still.
Yes, it is. It is.
Still.
It is. Do you know what, bro? I'd have to really. I can't even think of the last thing I watched that was so sick.
Same. Bro, I'll be honest. After we film, I get in from work, sort out the kids, film.
Same. Man don't really get time. It's an odd one.
Tell you.
I'd have to. You know what? One thing I'm gonna try and do over Christmas though is maybe try and catch up on a few things if I can still. So, Peterson says, "Have you seen what Saltboy did at what?" Yeah,
that's.
He's been investigated now, I believe. I think that's what's actually happening.
bro. Why was he on the pitch?
It had nothing to do with football, you know. Man, sprinkling the thing, but he's on pitch with Messi. Don't make sense.
That's when your football. That's when your social media is getting to your head too much, man.
100%.
It's too much. Go to war with Ghost or Gustavo Fring. Oh, that's a tough one. Ghost. Gustavo's different.
Yeah.
Gustavo's licking out whole families.
Yeah.
It's Gustavo.
Because Ghost has still got a little bit of morals. In a weird way.
Oh my. Sorry, Liverpool 12th man. You're going against Ghost. I got Michonne. Michonne from The Walking Dead, bruv.
Yeah.
I haven't watched, and I don't know.
I haven't seen the late, bruv.
Legion's a problem, from Thing. From
I haven't seen. Listen, I ain't seen Walking Dead since like season.
Legion's
7?
a problem. But Michonne's a major. Bruv, Michonne used to cut the zombies up and walk with them
when she had a machete, I knew she was gang. Straight, you know when, bruv, if you know, machete, bro.
Michonne's a problem. Yeah,
different.
I go Michonne. Liverpool 12th man is Michonne.
Michonne is different,
Different with it.
She'll move for anybody.
Anyone for fun, bro.
Trust me.
Boy, but people, blessings to you all, man. It's Christmas in a couple of hours.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Our last show
man.
before Christmas. Nothing but love to you and your families, people. Hope you have a fantastic day, evening, night. Make sure you enjoy it. We'll be back on Boxing Day, innit?
Boxing Day, we're back, I think, for the game. Yeah, Aston Villa, innit? Aston Villa away, I think it is.
Yeah, Boxing Day.
So we're back then, people. So listen, man, like Carl said, Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you all will have a blessed time, do you know what I mean, with your friends and your family. And like I'm going to say, make sure you eat, Eat properly, innit? So when we're watching the game on Boxing Day, everyone's feeling nice. And eat on Boxing Day, make sure. For me, that's Christmas Day part 2. I'm sure it's like that for a lot of people as well. So, yeah, man.
Blessings to everyone. Till we see you after Christmas. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish out, people. Take care.
Peace.